But too late!
You're all inflicted with stupid now.
Well,
Me.
excuse
I
me.
married it.
The handler is currently crying.
He doesn't have feels.
He should have a headset on. Should be on the puppet.
Or is he tuned in?
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, he's watching live.
Yeah.
Hello, Kate.
Speaking of which, I should bring that up, eh? Oh, interesting.
That's not 298k bananas.
No, you're not got 298,000 bananas in the house, no.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
I hope not.
Lolly bananas?
Ah, in that case, yes.
That's still a lot of bananas.
Poop!
Yes. What?
That's what you would do after 298 bananas.
For
298,000.
I have a
Yellow.
needle.
Poop yellow.
You'd just be pooping bananas. They'd just be going straight through. You won't be digesting it at all.
There you go.
Banana smoothies.
All those people that tuned in for Fall Guys are currently going, the hell did I walk into?
Banana poop.
Ew.
I have to hug 2 players, qualify from 2 survival rounds, and get 2 bronze medals.
Ooh. Ditto, ditto. I've got to get 4 silver medals.
I need to dive 15 times, qualify from any round 2 times, and 2 bronze medals.
Ooh, there you
Hey,
go.
what's Bubble Wrap Cabbage Patch's outfit called? I've lost it.
It's called that thing.
It's called that thing, is it? Okay.
I think it started with an S.
Yeah, I was
Which
thinking
one's Dad?
this. The Sherlock Holmes one.
No, I was referring to chat. Which one's Dad?
Oh. Hey, Saturn. I'm guessing me.
Yeah.
Well, it was right after Unhinged right there.
Star Detective.
Emotes, so.
So logically it's not Funhinged because he won't put Missed You because Saturn was in
He
Funhinged
was
chat yesterday.
there yesterday.
So, yeah,
yeah, true.
process of elimination. And you've never streamed, so I don't think it'll be welcome back.
And I'm not a dad.
I mean, you can call
Saturn
anyone
could
dad
be
if you want to,
confused.
right?
I know.
I'll
I don't.
I know.
call anyone dad.
I'm she. I'm
I
a
am
she,
she. You can
her.
be she dad.
I'm a she, her. No.
It's the era of
My
labels.
mum.
Imagine, like, because generally speaking, like English especially, but a lot of languages are very male dominated from history being very male dominated. Imagine if it was like that, like the word instead of the word mum, it was just she dad and stuff like. That was just how the language evolved. You have dad and she dad.
It'd get very confusing in today's day and age. It really would.
So I have son and she son. Basically, is my dad, Keaton Funhinged, and my auntie and uncle who aren't really related, but they take up babysitting duties. That's, yeah, accurate actually. When I'm not live, Funhinged ends up being responsible for you somehow.
I don't know who's getting the worst end of that deal.
Vodka. Only if we get to drink it too.
Ooh.
And sneak me vodka when they come round for the New Year's parties.
Actually, I'm not really that big on vodka.
No,
I'll drink it.
I didn't like vodka when I used to drink.
Potato juice for the win.
I made myself sick on it way too many times when I was younger.
I just
I can't.
Did I tell you about that time with the 2-litre orange juice bottle?
yeah, weren't you just constantly diluting it with vodka, so it ended up being basically
Yeah.
just pure yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my thing with vodka was like, I drank it at a couple of house parties when I was like 16, 17, and was just drinking it to be big and clever. And then I realised I just fundamentally don't like the taste, and there's plenty of alcohol I do like the taste of, and then I never drank vodka
Oh,
again.
it's got
Yeah.
Because I
it's
just
got a
didn't like
horrible
um,
taste.
yeah, I just didn't like it, and I was like, there's loads of alcohol I do like the taste of, though. Why am I
Yeah,
drinking vodka?
I'm not a big fan of orange juice, and you know, a lot of people have got it with the orange juice.
It
But,
takes away
they
the
They
strong
made
flavour
vodka
of it.
cruises. I
Right.
used to drink cruises all the time.
Yeah.
International culture question here. Do you guys drink? Do you guys like have as a regular thing vodka and Coke as a mix? Is that like a regular drink over there?
No.
No. So that's just
No.
a British thing. Because I was really surprised because I was watching you know, Moist Critical, Charlie, and he was talking. Someone had asked him a question like, "What's your favourite alcoholic drink?" And he said it's a bit of a weird one. Not many people have it, or you know, my friends have it, and you know, people look at me funny when I have it, but I just like it. It's vodka and Coke, and I was like, that's one of the most basic, common drinks ever. What do you mean no one drinks that? But it must just be a British thing. It must
I'll
just
be
a
honest,
British thing.
I don't recall anyone having vodka and Coke. Like, there's other things I'll have, like lemonade or orange juice, but not Coke.
Must just be a British thing. It's super common.
Must be.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
thank you for the prime sub, Zaj. Appreciate that.
I've only ever tried the, you know, vodka and orange juice, which is your standard.
To me,
And,
vodka.
Yeah, screw
People
vodka.
say you can
Vodka
drink vodka and
crazy.
Coke, so you can't taste the vodka. But to me, when I've had vodka and Coke, it tastes like off Coke. You can tell there's something in it. Yeah, it doesn't taste like Coke.
Yeah, it's...
You know, it tastes a bit off. And I don't
Even with
particularly
good
like
orange
Coke,
juice,
but I
it
like
doesn't-
Coke a lot.
never mind.
I like Coke
How'd I
a lot
go?
more than vodka and Coke.
What I have done before though is vodka soaked snakes
Oh, they're good.
and
Is that a
jelly
snake
shots.
bite with vodka in it?
No, no,
You know
no.
your lolly snakes?
Oh right, okay,
Lolly snakes? Yeah.
Jelly, yeah.
You
Yeah.
soak them in vodka
okay.
and you get drunk just
We
eating.
do like vodka jelly
Yeah.
shots and stuff over here, so similar
Yeah,
sort of concept.
I did
yeah.
that for a party. I did that for a party once.
Oh.
I made a big batch of vodka snakes and a whole
God,
heap
we
of
got
vodka jelly
so
shots.
wrecked.
You know what? That'd be the sort of thing that would really kill me off if I still drank, because, like, you know what I'm like with sweets? I would just sit there and eat, like, 50 vodka snakes in a row and just be like, "Hey, what happened to me?
Yeah.
Why am I in hospital? What happened?"
Oh.
That they had such.
I love Saturn in chat there. He put vodka Coke, never heard of it. I've had vodka snakes though, of course. Yeah, it's Australia, mate. Like, you know, they have snake sticks and everything over there. Dizarano and Coke is like drinking Dr. Pepper. Yeah, Zaj, I used to have the mix down perfect. Like, it was almost indistinguishable from actual Dr. Pepper. Except for the fact that the fizz was different. Yes, we're aware
I
you don't
don't
like
like
Dr.
Dr.
Pepper. That's how you express it, Taylor. How Keith just did. You don't have to go bleh every time someone mentions something you don't like.
I like my way of doing it. Gets the message across.
So dramatic.
Yep.
Simple, like him.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Do you
my
like
go-to,
this
if you're talking, if it has to be a spirit mixed with, you know, like a non-alcoholic drink,
Oh.
my go-to was Southern Comfort and lemonade. That was my thing. But I actually preferred neat Southern Comfort. Like, so if I was out, I'd usually get it mixed with lemonade because it was just more culturally acceptable to stand there with a mixed drink.
So,
But if I was at home, I'd just drink it from the bottle, like happily.
I just like Jack Daniels and Coke.
Nah, I never liked Jack. Never got into Jack Daniels. Not
Ah.
a fan. Oh, bye.
I was about to say, what was that arrow that just flew
Well, I
past
used
me?
to drink Jim Beam and Coke because it was a bit cheaper, but yeah, I preferred Jack Daniels.
I've never tried Jim Beam. You were 23
It's not
before you
bad.
found out that Southern Comfort was an alcohol, not an oven cleaner. I mean, can't it be both? You could probably clean your oven with it.
I had a friend who really liked Southern Comfort. See, me and one of my friends, I was friends with these guys, Matt and Matt. One of the Matts got paid on 1 week, and I got paid on the next week on the same day. So we'd take turns buying our alcohol. We'd just get completely drunk on that day. It was usually a 700ml bottle or something. We did get the Southern Comfort a couple of times. Had that with Coke, was it?
See, I know people that
Yeah.
mix it with Coke. I don't think it goes great with Coke
Yeah.
personally, but I mean, I don't really like Coke, so that's probably why. It's probably biased.
over here, when it comes to a lot of the the spirits like that, your whiskeys or your bourbons or your rums, Coke is the go-to mix.
Oh yeah,
over here.
whiskey and coke and rum and
So-
coke are really common, but I don't know many people that do it the Southern Comfort specifically. That seems to
Well,
always
it's a
go
whiskey.
lemonade for some reason. Like, yeah, but just that
I've never
specific
tried
brand
it
goes
with
lemonade.
Yeah.
It might taste,
Well, it's a
it might taste
sweeter
nicer
one.
with lemonade.
It's
Yeah,
very
no,
sweet.
It's
Very sweet.
Southern Comfort is a
You know, like,
much sweeter rum.
do you guys get those like hard candy necklaces?
Yeah.
Yes.
To me, it tastes like a smoothie made of them. It's so
Okay.
sweet. It's really sweet. Southern Comfort and lemonade. Nice, I like it. If you've got a sweet tooth, it's really good. But warning, yes, it's very sweet.
But no, like
We
my
drink just about anything.
my go-to would be Bundy rum and Coke. But
I don't like Bundy.
Bundy's a weird one because it's sort of like not. It's an Australian rum, but we don't really export it at all. So
I
Yeah.
don't like rum.
yeah.
See,
It's a different type of rum than what you would be thinking of,
Yeah.
because it's
Unless
not a
it's
spiced rum
Rumble.
or anything.
But
I used to like
Rumbles
rum.
is the only time I like rum.
Yeah, no, I used to really like rum. It used to be one of my go-to drinks. Again, it was one I'd drink out the bottle, just like Captain Morgan's or something. But like,
Yeah.
But Mrs. Ibiza got me 0%
God, wow.
rum for Christmas one year, and like it tastes like rum. It's really good, but 10 years off rum, you lose the acquired taste. Like it's hard to drink
yeah.
now because it's such an acquired taste. Like you have to get used to. And,
Yeah,
like,
you either
You
like it
know
or you
how-
don't. It's that simple.
Yeah, you know how rum makes some people aggressive?
yeah.
It makes me aggressive.
People over here say that about vodka
Every
more than
every
rum,
other
honestly.
drink, you know, I get super affectionate and, you know, just stupid.
You're one of those "you're my best friend" drunks, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, like the hugs and everything.
Did that one give out?
Nope. Good call.
But with Bundy, I just really aggressive, which
Fair
is
enough.
complete opposite of my standard.
Oh, there's people that have come this way as well. Uh-oh. I thought I was out in front then, and then just people appeared in front of me. Damn it. Right. First of all, Saturn, I need to ask a question. How many ovens did you clean with Southern Comfort before someone told you you could drink it? That's a question I need the answer to. If you
And
thought it
what
was
did you
oven-
cook in said ovens?
Can't drink non-zero sugar drinks anymore. I think I'm old. See, I won't drink the zero sugar ones because two reasons. One, I really do think you can taste the difference. I don't like them as much. But two, the stuff they quite often replace them with in the drinks is worse for you than sugar by a mile.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's so bad. The stuff they put in like
I don't
Diet
mind
Coke and
the-
stuff, it's awful.
I don't mind the Coke Zero. I prefer it. I don't like Diet Coke.
Diet Coke
But
just to me
Coke
tastes like you've
Zero,
diluted Coke
I'm
like
okay.
cordial. To me, it just
And
tastes
that,
like watered down Coke.
Was it Pepsi Now or whatever it was?
Max, it's called over here.
Oh, no, that was a
they
different
had
one they
Max
were
and
trialing
did
sort of
Now.
thing.
Oh right,
Pepsi
no, I've never
Now.
heard of that. I've never heard of another one.
It was alright. It was actually pretty close.
Do you guys get
Yeah.
the clear Pepsi?
No.
No. I don't know if we have it regularly, but I've seen it advertised every now and again.
I think it's been around once or twice, but it's one of those extremely rare sort of things.
Yeah. Zad just said
I
Guinness
think like
to me
only
is,
like 7-Elevens pick them up or something.
Guinness to me
I've
is just
never
a
tried
delicious
Guinness.
beverage. Beer be damned, it's a genuinely enjoyable drink to me. See, I've never tried Guinness. I never fancied it. I've just never wanted to try it. It doesn't look appealing to me.
So it's good, but you've got to get it from tap.
Mm.
Out of the can, it's not the same. You got to get it from tap.
Beer be damned. I'm not a beer fan, honestly. Like, don't like beer generally speaking. Rarely drink.
You
but
can
when I
sit
do-
on a Guinness for a while. You have to really.
I used to
Keep-
drink beer sometimes because it was cheap.
Saturn says Keaton rum
Breakfast
stream
party.
when? Yeah, can we have a stream where Keaton just gets
No.
progressively more and more aggressive because she's drinking rum? That'd be great. Right.
Yeah, he's about to
don't
me
like
for
the
the
taste
abuse.
of it.
I was
I
going to
don't
say,
like
yeah,
the
it's great
taste.
for me. I'm on the other side of the world. You can taste the difference for sure. Yeah, some people try and claim you can't, especially with Coke Zero and regular Coke. They're like, yeah, it tastes the same. It's like,
Some-
it doesn't. I don't think
Yeah,
it does at all.
it tastes different, but
I think it's weird. Some people will. I think some people can taste the difference and others don't. It's similar to like we get sugar-free dares, and I've gotten used
I
to them
actually
now.
like the taste difference.
But I could like very much tell the difference between the two, and I'm not a big fan of it. But you know,
Yeah. The funny thing is, I prefer the sugar-free ones to the normal ones.
yeah, I don't mind them. They've grown on me now.
Diet
They
Coke
taste
is just
a
water.
little
Don't insult
sweeter.
water like that. Water's like
Water filtered through a dirty sock.
yeah, that's what Diet Coke is. Yeah, that works.
With sugar. Oh, no sugar.
Zaj says the
It's got
Aussie's right,
sugar.
presumably talking about you liking Guinness, Taylor.
Yep.
The guy is falling, the guy is falling. Yes, he is, Card. I mean, not currently, no one's falling at the moment, but soon.
He could join us tonight, or
True.
is he working?
No, he's home now, I'm guessing. Well, that door's not going to give out.
Try it again. It might do. Might just be a matter of persistence.
Be hilarious if one of these times we bounce against the door. It's like, no, I'm going to do it again, and then it gives way.
And yeah, if it turns out you just have to do it like 5 times and it actually does give and no one's discovered it yet. Because no one's been daft enough to jump against the same door 5 times. Oh, so close!
Oh.
Fun fact, I'm allergic to aspartame. Don't know what that is. The
Oh, that's
replacement
what they
sweetener.
put. Yeah, that's what they put in the.
Yeah. It's probably a good thing to be allergic to it and just flat out have to avoid it, Zaj, because...
Yeah, because it's really bad for you.
Yeah. Like, if you look
The
up, like,
Diet
what it
Coke is
does...
stacked with it.
Yeah, it like... Because it basically unteaches your body how to process sugars. So then if you eat anything with sugar in, which, bear in mind, includes things like apples, carrots, like, bananas, you know, just healthy things, but they have natural sugars in, that can accelerate you developing diabetes and stuff. It's so bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad for you. Like, I don't know how it's legal. Honestly, it's so bad.
Well, let's face facts. Cigarettes are.
Yeah,
legal.
cigarettes are legal, so yeah, anything
It
can
may
be.
as well be
If
illegal
it-
over
if
here,
it-
though.
Yeah, I know, right?
How much they charge for them.
It's like some stupid amount of
We
tax
have
on
the
them.
most expensive cigarettes in the world.
Saturn, I'm not sure who you're quoting there. There's not a lot of big drinkers involved in this conversation.
What was the quote?
He said, careful with that aspartame, it's bad for you. Anyway, I was getting off my face drunk the other day. But yeah, I agree, like, it's weird, like, I feel like if we were just discovering, like, tobacco, alcohol as a substance, and cannabis as a substance, the only one that would be legal would be cannabis. But because we're so sort of entrenched in our ways, like, that's the only one that's illegal in the UK. It's just weird.
I also hardly
It's
ever
pretty
drink
much
it.
the same over here.
Like, there are definitely downsides to cannabis. Like, the people that are really pro weed don't talk enough about the fact that there is a potential downside. It's just nowhere near as bad as alcohol or smoking. Like, you have to really overdo weed for it to be bad for you, whereas you don't have to really overdo smoking and alcohol for it to mess you
Yeah,
up.
no.
Like, you know, like, it's...
It is addictive though.
Oh, yeah.
Like cocaine. It's not. It is.
Yeah, I used to
Yeah.
know someone who was physically addicted to weed. Like, if they didn't smoke weed for a while, they would be, like, throwing up in the sink and stuff. Their body was just like, no, not happy about this. Like, which to me makes it a physical addiction. If you throw up because you don't have it in your body, you're physically addicted. Like, hey,
Pretty much it, yeah.
get off my tail. You're on my team, you idiot. Took it back. But overall, I definitely think weed is better than smoking and alcohol combined. You know,
Well,
like,
when you just look at the health ailments that are caused by them, and it's almost hard to argue. But,
Honestly,
but the thing is, when it comes to tobacco, it's less the actual tobacco plant itself, and with cigarettes, it's all the damn additives
yeah,
that they add to it that actually do more damage than
yeah.
standard
Lovely
tobacco.
things to inhale, such as tar.
Yeah,
Yeah, my
right?
my cousin used to get nicotine-free tobacco, just plain tobacco, nothing added to it.
Maybe because you do it routinely. That's why, Zaj. It's, you know, it's like, and again, it can also depend on what strain and stuff like that. But The point
Also,
is to try and advertise
each
it as completely
individual
is
free
different.
is just dishonest. I feel like people should just be honest about it, you know, like, because...
It also goes down to the
used
people.
we used to smoke quite heavily, like daily users, and yeah, it was not good long run. Yeah. The one thing I miss about it is I lost a heap of weight when we were smoking.
Really? You didn't get
Yes.
major munchies?
No, I'd get munchies, but it was great for my metabolism.
Oh, fair enough. So even with the munchies, it's still
Actually,
counterbalanced.
No, I didn't really eat a lot.
That's why
Every now
why
and
I've
then.
never tried weed, honestly, is because you know what I'm like normally. Imagine me with the munchies. I literally couldn't afford that.
Munchies.
I could not
Munchies
afford
are
that.
a little bit more of a. It's more blown up than it actually is.
Oh, no, my old housemate got... I mean, again, it just affects different people differently, doesn't it? But my old housemate used to get the munchies, and he used to like... It was like a plague of locusts had been through. So I was like, this
Oh
is
Jesus, one of those.
why... This is why I won't try it, because, like, I can't... Like, cannot afford to eat on a weed diet. You know, like, that's... I know what I'm like. if the munchies affect me badly, I'm screwed. I'm gonna eat myself out of house and home, literally.
Oh. But yeah, cannabis is definitely one of those things out there that everyone's affected differently by it. You'll get your people that will have a little bit, and that's it. That's the worst thing for them in the world. And you got other people, like I know them. They'll sit there and they will smoke so much. You look at them going, "How have you just not turned into a cannabis plant?"
How are you not now
They're like-
green?
Yeah. They operate perfectly fine as if it's just a cigarette to them, sort of thing. They
Yeah, we
but
got to
they've
that
smoked. Yeah, they've smoked that much. The amount they need to actually get off their head high is essentially they are breaking several federal laws to to claim that much.
Zad just hit the nail on the head though here. He said, you know, even if it's legal like where you are, consult a doctor about it, because at the end of the day, the point is you can make the arguments of whether it's addictive or not, and whether it's even a drug or not, or if it's just like, you know, people say, oh, it's just a plant. But there's no denying it alters your mental state. So yeah, if it's like, that's the most important thing you've got is, you know what I mean? So like, yeah, consult a doctor, make sure you're safe to do so. Yeah, absolutely.
You've got the different strains, and one's shown to be great for anxiety and that kind of stuff, and the other one is really bad for...
Yeah, and different strokes for different folks as well.
problem-
People are different, you know.
The problem, the problem with it being illegal and you just having to get it wherever is you don't know what you're getting, and
yeah, it's not regulated. Yeah, exactly.
And you don't know what they're putting with it. Like, there is an
Yeah,
aspect
that too.
of, like, you don't know how they're growing it. You don't know what additives they've used to actually get it going and all the rest of it. It's when you actually look at that sort of side of it, it can be insanely dangerous, really.
Yeah. Like, yeah, legalizing it would remove that element of it to an extent. But then again, then you'd have corporations making it, and they're doing whatever they can to cut costs as well. So would it be that much safer? You know, like long run, it's debatable, isn't it?
I also
It depends on how they do it.
I know a guy who ended up with drug-induced schizophrenia from just smoking so much of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I say, it's mind altering at the end of the day. You need to make sure you're personally going to be okay.
Yeah, he got off it and went sober, and you could still tell there was something different about him.
That stuff's irreversible. Like,
He was a great guy, but it was really sad to...
We need to catch up with chat here. We're busy. We're talking about drugs and we're dead busy. Saturn gets some interest from sitting down. Yep, same. Hey, Dibs, welcome. Damn good conversation to drop into party time. Yep. So happy food is so good. Everyone's got to eat. I'm so glad it's pleasurable. True, Saturn. Yeah, I can't relate to like the people that are like, you know, like they say you either live to eat or you eat to live. The people that like literally just eat for sustenance to stay alive. You know, I don't relate to that. Like, I really enjoy eating. Like, you know, I don't. You know, the people that really don't care what it is as long as it's providing the right fuel, kind of thing. I just don't understand that. Do they just not have taste buds? Like, how can you not tell the difference between food you like and dislike? Or how can you not care about that difference? It's weird.
I wonder if it's those people who don't really care about food, or people who grow up with their parents were sheep cooks. So.
Well, you see, so fun you should mention that, because my mum used to say to me all the time, like when I said, "Oh, I've tried this, I've tried that," because when I left home, I tried things that I'd never had at home because my mum didn't like it, so she never cooked it. So I tried things, and I was like, "Oh, I can't believe you don't like such a thing. It's really nice." And she's like, "No, I never liked it." And then there's the odd couple that I've convinced her to try, and she's like, "Oh, that is good." And she's figured out it is because her mum was just a terrible cook. Like, she's like, that is not how I remember it tasting. And it was literally just because her mum was a terrible cook. Like, so there's loads of things, like anything she says, I know I don't like that. I'm like, how long ago did you try it? If it was when you were a kid, try it again, because remember, she ruined loads of stuff for you. So, like, you know, try it again.
Taylor's handler is a great example of, there were some foods that he'd had that he never liked, and I've cooked them for him and made them edible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes a huge difference. Like, just to like, you know how uppity people get about steak and how people have the steak cooked. Just think about that. Imagine if you said, "Oh, yeah, I've tried steak, I don't like it." Well, hang on. What what have you tried? Was it well done? Was it rare? Yeah, I botched that. Yeah. You know, like, what did you try? And what cut? You know, like, it's gonna be so dramatically different. Like, how can you just try it? You can't try steak once and say, "I don't like that."
Certain kind of steaks you got to cook longer than others.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you can say that. I'm not saying it's illegal. I'm just saying, like, you can't accurately decide if you like steak or not by trying it once, unless the first time you try it, you like it. But if the first time you try it, you dislike it, you need to try a different cooked a different way. Like, you know, because it's going to be so different. Let me have a look. Zads, the different strains and terpenes. That's a word from a guy who does it for a living. In cannabis, they cause unique interactions for each person. Thankfully, our cannabis is legally grown. Yeah. One of my old friends.
Unfortunately, we're in Australia, and it's not.
One of my old friends said they would just eat a bowl of mush with all necessary sustenance every day if they could. Yeah, I see why you say old friends. I couldn't be friends. Like, I don't get that. It's just like, what else is wrong with you?
I would process them into mush.
Yeah, what else is wrong with you? You know, kind of thing. You can get cannabis that is minimalistic in the mind alterations, but more effective towards physical relaxation. But I imagine if it can relax your muscles, it's going to be doing something to relax your brain as well. If it's got the sort of stuff.
No, I've had the stuff that he's talking about.
Oh, so it doesn't affect your brain at all.
It essentially works like a muscle relaxant, but you can still sit there and be fully switched on and be able to talk. Like, it's cool. Just like you sit there and you're just like completely like, completely relaxed, but you're switched on still. You're not that whole like sort of thing.
It's like people who don't like pizza. Like, there's literally hundreds of people. Yeah, I'm a good example of that. Overall, I'm not a big pizza fan, but the main thing I have a thing against is the tomato base. So, like, there's a local pizza shop near me that does a really nice barbecue chicken with a barbecue sauce base. I love that. The only way I'd say not liking pizza is totally valid is if you fundamentally just don't like the base, the pizza dough. But you can still have them on different things technically, but are they really pizzas then? Yeah. You know, like, it's...
One of my favourite pizza bases, we had there was a franchise over here called Eagle Boys Pizza, and they had this honey mustard chicken pizza.
Oh, God.
It was so delicious.
Oh, it was goods.
Zaj, yeah, exactly. Everything can be good or bad. A multivitamin's good or bad. In one regard, the goods, but also if you're taking vitamins and you think it's replacing your vitamins from your food, then you might stop. Yeah, you might start eating worse, and you might end up less healthy. But that's not vitamins being bad. That's people not knowing how to. That's the lack of education around vitamins being bad, isn't it? That's the classic. A little knowledge is dangerous, isn't it? Yeah. You know vitamins are good, so you start taking them out of a bottle and go, there you go, I'm getting all I need now. I can just eat whatever like rubbish I want. Like then you're in a mess. Yeah, because you don't know enough. Yeah, so. I have to smoke while I'm gaming. That's why I'm not typically more outlandishly goofy. We need a sober Zaj Among Us stream. That's what we need. See what you end up like.
You can overdose on certain vitamins too.
Yeah. Can overdose on anything, pretty much.
Yeah. I saw a
lethal dose of water for humans, 5 litres, I think.
On Lemsip and Canada.
Yeah, water. You can poison yourself with water.
Yeah, she had been unwell, so she was dosing herself up every 4 hours with Lemsip and Panadol. And yeah, she OD'd and died.
Wow. I think she was doing more than every 4 hours, honestly, to actually OD.
No,
I thought,
actually,
No.
Summit
Now, if you
It
read
said
Panadol,
constant
there
for a few
is
days.
it's every 4 hours, but
Yeah.
there's a maximum you can have in the 24-hour period.
Oh, I know, but
I can't.
I don't want anyone to
Sorry.
take this as medical advice or anything, but they have that one on they have that one on paracetamol as well, and the actual lethal dose is
That's
way
Panadol is
more.
paracetamol.
You know, like
Paracetamol.
yeah. But if you
No,
mix
I
it with
will-
other things as well and ODing on
I
all of
can't.
it, then yeah.
I don't like taking Panadol for an extended period of time because if I do, I get really bad kidney pains.
Mm. Yeah, a lot of
I kind of-
painkillers and anti-inflammatories and stuff like
Yeah,
that can do that
I
too.
kind
yeah.
of OD'd on them a little when I was younger too, so that probably didn't help.
No.
No.
Used to be a big fan of a good ranch-based pizza, but the barbecue-based can be excellent. See, ranch just isn't like as big a thing over here. I've never had an opportunity to try a ranch-based pizza. I've never seen it advertised. Like,
Yeah, I
it's
don't
just-
think I've seen a ranch-based pizza.
Ranch
So we
is
get an
way bigger in
aioli-
America than over
Yeah.
over here.
Aioli base or creme fraiche or Domino's did one with it was a creamy bacon, creamy
think so.
chicken.
Mm.
They did I don't know.
I hand on heart don't
It was
know
a
what ranch
creamy
tastes like. I
base,
don't think I've
and
ever tried it.
I like ranch.
It's pretty good. You just gotta, you know,
It's just
it's
not such a thing in the UK that you just like. I don't see it on the shelves or just advertised. Like you might be able to get it in like a restaurant, but like we've had this conversation before about
Yeah.
how I go safe in restaurants because you're spending more money than you normally would on a meal, so you want to make sure you
the
like
best-
it, you know, kind of thing.
First time I ever tried ranch was it came with the side. We have a steakhouse in town.
Mm.
They did these chicken wings and it was on the side with them. That's the first time I ever tried it, and I'd get it on my salad as well.
Okay. Yeah.
oh
it's just-
no, oh
Yeah,
no,
I don't know if it's just
Oh, no.
me not noticing
Whoa!
it. I just don't think it's much of a
get
thing
away
in the
from
UK.
me!
Yeah, no, it was years before it was available
No,
on the
oh, wait.
shelves here.
Mm. Maybe Saturn can let me know if ranch is a thing over here, but I don't remember seeing it as an option in most places, shops and stuff. Missing out?
Woo!
You're not missing out on something you don't know. Like, you can only miss out on something if you've known it and then go to missing it, can't you? Like, yeah, it might be my favourite thing ever, but until I try it... The thing is, if I ever tried it, if I went to America, tried it, and then came back and couldn't really get hold of it, and I loved it, then I'd be missing out. Then I'd be like, oh, damn, I like that thing. Why can't I buy it loads? You know? But,
Or even
but-
if you could find it, it more than likely wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but right now it's like it's Schrodinger's ranch. You know, I simultaneously like it and dislike it at the same time, don't I? It's simultaneously it's everywhere on the scale between my favourite food and least favourite food and everywhere in between, isn't it? It's no
Oh,
idea.
gosh.
Schrodinger's ranch.
That's where he
Yeah,
keeps his
that's-
cows.
When we get pizza, a lot of the pizzas we swap the base sauce with barbecue or something else. Anyway.
Yeah.
Honestly, I should just like eradicate tomato-based pizzas. There's no need. No need in 2022. Very cringe. No need. We've evolved
I
past
do-
that now.
When I
Yep,
do
that's it.
homemade
Yep.
pizza, I'll just make it out of regular tomato sauce instead of using ketchup, and it's a lot nice. Not ketchup, not tomato paste.
Ow!
Yeah. I'll
I
just use
see.
regular
We've had this
tomato-
conversation before about how I'm just not keen on
Yeah,
any cooked
Yeah.
form of tomato. So like, yeah,
I know.
it's just not my
It-
thing.
No, but yeah, it's a lot less tomatoey.
Mm.
But yeah, a lot of the time I just use
Damn it.
barbecue as the base anyway.
Watched.
Well, that flipper didn't actually work. I ran over the top of it and it just did nothing.
I'd like to attempt a honey mustard pizza. Because that was really nice, and Eagle Boys don't exist anymore. And they made my favourite pizza, which was the bacon and egg pizza.
Oh, I've never tried that, but that sounds good.
Oh yeah, no, it was good.
I've made them at home too. Homemade
Breakfast pizza, hell yeah.
Yeah, you just have the
Well,
egg
then-
cracked over the top and just cook it like that with cheese over the top of it. So good.
I would try a full English breakfast pizza, hell yeah.
Oh god.
Get sausage on there, get egg, mushroom, bacon, like, you know,
Just
get the whole shebang
barbecue
on there.
sauce with bacon, egg, and the
With
red
beans.
Beans,
That's all
yeah,
I need.
stick them on.
Ew. No.
Beans on pizza worked. They used to do
Okay.
one over here.
I've had some a pizza
Like
that actually had them on there.
Yeah, you used to be able to buy store-bought ones over here that were cheese
Yeah.
and beans pizzas, and they were really nice, actually.
I think they brought that in as random. You know how they'll bring in
Yeah.
promotional flavors. I
Yeah.
think that was one. I would not try it. I'm not that big a fan of baked beans.
Fair enough. Hey, if you don't like baked beans, you're not going to want to try them on your pizza. Like,
The
that's
only
fair.
time
I
they're
can
any
understand the
good
logic
is
there.
The only time they're any good is in the jaffle.
In a what?
A jaffle.
A jackal?
Jaffle.
A jackal, the dog, the wild dog.
No,
No,
Jaffle with an F, not a K.
What the hell's a jaffle? Say real words, I don't understand what you're talking about.
It's like a toasted sandwich, but
It's like sealed.
So it's a toasty.
and yeah,
No, because it's there's this like an actual kitchen
get
appliance that you.
Is-
jaffle
oh.
makers. You cook them on
Yeah.
the barbecue, on the fire when you're camping.
Yeah, because it seals
Stick 'em
the
in the
edges of
fire.
the.
Yeah,
to get
the
rid as
edges
well.
of toasties are sealed. So,
Not over here.
a toasty to
Toasties
me...
over a toaster over here is just like a sandwich that goes
It's-
into the fry pan sort
Yeah,
of thing.
you press it together and the edges kind of stick together,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
not like jaffle.
Not like Jaffle sort of thing, because they're like the
Jaffle.
baked beans.
Jaffle sounds like
Yeah.
a creature in like a fantasy novel. And then they stumbled across the jaffle eating its prey in the forest. Doesn't sound like a real thing at all. That's
Between
my new
two
favourite
pieces of bread.
Australian weird thing. That's my new favourite.
I'll have to look.
I'll
I've
see
been
if I can
eliminated,
find
so
one.
I've been eliminated, so that's.
There's a pizza place near me that does a bunch of different pizzas, and one of them is full English pizza. Really, Saturn? I'm going around to
pretty
yours to
much
do
the
to a
same.
pizza eating stream soon.
They're pretty much the same thing as you get in toasted sandwich makers now, but
Where's the chat?
Jaffle.
Yo, Jaffle.
jaffle.
See, yeah, that if you said it in that context, you're Jaffle, I'd be like, that makes sense. I understand what that means. You tell me it's a type of food, I'm like, what? Okay, so it's a very specific shape of toasty, but it's still a toasty.
Yeah, but it's sealed in there and
Yeah, toasties are sealed.
usually cooked on the campfire. With your baked beans or spaghetti.
We don't do enough camping over here, I don't think, to have it specifically needs to be cooked over a campfire as a prerequisite for food.
See, yeah, we have the camping spots near the beach. You go cooking.
Yeah.
Well, you have two
You
things
go-
we don't. You have
you go
space and
fishing.
sunshine. So, like,
camping's the best when it's cold because then you can have a nice big fire.
camping's best when it's cold so you can make yourself warmer. Why not just do it
Yeah.
when it's warm then?
No, because
Because over
have
here,
a
if you
fire.
build a fire during summer, you burn down half the country. So
Yeah, but you don't need a fire because it's already warm. That was my point.
what's the point of camping if you're not going to sit by a campfire?
Yeah, seriously.
The rest of it. I mean, what's the point of
No.
camping is a great question, honestly.
Without the fire, you're just outside.
I mean, with the fire, you're just outside.
No,
Honestly.
because you're
Inside there all by himself.
waving. The prick.
Oh, God.
I would too.
Yeah.
Someone's waving back.
I mean, good on him being able to actually claim the whole little section for
Yeah,
himself.
fair play. Yeah, I would if I had the opportunity as well. Oh, nearly! Trying to get wavy boy. Oh no! Yep, well there's my karma. Was that both of us at once? Nice.
Yes.
Big difference between being warm and getting warm. Yeah, getting warm you have to start off cold, which is rubbish. Being warm is good. It's
The
like
best thing about campfire is you can have marshmallows, toast on the campfire.
that.
as well.
Yes, I'll give you that. That is
Drinking-
the best thing about a
drinking around
campfire.
the campfire.
Food that can be made on a campfire is the best thing about a campfire because it's food and food is good. So I agree.
Sit around the
wholeheartedly.
campfire, have a few drinks, toast some marshmallows.
Get drunk, start a fire. See, in England, that's just a different hobby. Honestly,
I thought that's just a ride over there.
it's just Wednesday that.
The
Like-
soccer team won! Woo!
Yeah. Even better. Our soccer team lost. Set fire to things. Doesn't really matter whether they win or lose. Just set fire to things.
Quite a few years ago, like, not the last time the Lakers won the title, but ages ago, LA went into a riot. They won the championship. LA went into a massive riot where it actually, you know, huge destruction was caused. And all I can think is, what would have happened if they lost that final series?
Mhm.
If this is
Yeah.
how they're reacting to winning, like, oh my god.
Mhm.
Like, I'm glad they did, really, because people... LA would have just been wiped off the face of the earth.
Mhm.
And and in the morning when you've been camping, you have Billy tea.
You have what?
Billy tea.
Billy
You
tea.
find a Billy. Yeah, you find a Billy.
Tea
You
cooked in
scoop
a
out
billy
his
over
skull.
the campfire.
You find a guy called Billy, and you say your surname is now T.
No, you
And then you have him.
Oh, well.
cook your tea in a billy over the campfire.
Are we like?
There's a brand.
Murdering a goat to
There's
do
a
this.
brand of tea bags over here called Billy tea.
Yeah, that's a total different outside ritual.
Yeah, I was going to say we're murdering goats to drink tea out of. That's
No, no,
No,
that-
animal
that's what you-
free Billy tea.
Now vegan friendly. We've stopped killing goats.
We never started.
Oh, speak for yourself.
I am.
Look, it's an easy mistake to make. It's called
you
Billy
know,
tea. I thought I had to drink it out of a goat's skull.
I wouldn't put it past you killing goats.
I grew up on a farm. We had
Exactly.
goats. What do you think happened to them?
You pet them and you look after them.
Wait,
Yeah,
is
you're
goat
fucking
goat
right.
meat a thing over there? Because goats are for milk and cheese, my
Goat
dude.
meat's a thing
No,
everywhere.
goat meat's a thing everywhere.
Not really. Like, not a common thing over
Yeah.
there.
No, it's not common over here. It's just
It's,
yeah.
Yeah, I know it's a thing.
Yeah,
Anything
but-
meat is a thing. If you kill the animal and cook its flesh, it's that thing meat. When I say it's not a thing, I mean it's not a common thing that like most people do.
Okay,
No, it's
most
not that
people
common
don't
over
have
here.
it.
Like
It's common enough to be a
yeah.
well-known people eat it.
I don't think. Maybe I'm just sheltered. I don't think we eat goat over here, do we?
It'd be more rural, so if you're not
Centipede
rural,
meat,
then-
yum yum.
yeah.
Like kangaroos.
Australians making up facts about Australia to non-Australians. That's new. Yeah, exactly. That. Don't trust anything they say. Drop theirs. Just saying.
Drop
They're
bears
real.
are real. I'll send you the link for the Australian Geographic page about them.
Just because someone credible lied about it as well, doesn't make it true.
And yet people still come here.
People still believe it.
You've always thought goat was pretty common everywhere, so it's a thing in America. It's a common thing in America. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen it on offer either. Something.
It's more rural, so I don't think like unless you're out like in the farm areas, like even
I've
over here,
never
you're not
heard
seeing it in
that.
the supermarket.
I've never heard that
Supermarkets
phrase.
and all that. What?
That's
I'm
it
not
should be
using
common.
hot spiders.
That should be common. That's yeah. Make that a thing. That should
That
be a
is
thing.
not a common
It is now. Make it a thing.
phrase. No.
That's amazing.
So what now? Like
I feel like it's in the context of like the state of the obvious.
Maybe,
If you were to
maybe
use
real
that,
outback places, you know, your real.
So the way I think the way I think of that expression is if I turned up to work and the person I was taking over from said, "Oh, are you in tonight?" I could say that back. Like, I feel like, do you know what I mean?
Please do.
I will.
Please do. The next.
Yeah.
Yeah. And record the
That'd
reaction.
be like your non-PG Steve Owen type.
Yeah.
I'll just put a little bleep noise over it. It'll be fine. And people can guess what the word is. Damn it! Oh, it's upside down. I couldn't grab the trapeze. Huh. Yay! I'm back. No! Oh no! Oh, this is a disaster. Get me back up there. I mean, it's not that much of a disaster. I'm on 98%, but still.
Oh no!
Ooh, I qualified for once.
Ah! Yay!
Let me in.
Not necessarily common in America, but it's common in international restaurants in America at least. Ah, but international restaurants are always a lie. Like, the food you get in Chinese takeaways in England, if you went to China and were like, yeah, I love your food, I love eating this, they'd be like, what's that? They would not have a clue. It's always a lie.
Fish and chips, get out!
International food restaurants are nearly always highly inaccurate. Like,
There's a place here in town, Safari Club. They, the chef there is African.
Yeah.
Yeah, he every now and then he'll bring in certain meats from that, yeah, not common to Australia. Like, wasn't he serving alligator or something?
Oh, something like that, yeah.
One night. Yeah, he'll do all kinds of
some really
like
wild
I'm
specials.
pretty sure he's had, yeah.
But he's
Like,
a
it's not
really
com-
good chef too. He's like,
He does the best pork ribs.
it's worth the money you're sitting down at the table just to look at the menu.
I watched a 45-minute YouTube documentary about the font that every Chinese restaurant in America uses. Do you know what, funnily enough, I think I know what font you mean, because I think I have it on my computer. I think I've downloaded it.
I think some people have it tattooed down their back.
Oh no, not Chinese writing. There's like a font that's supposed to look Oriental, but it's English letters. Everyone knows that font, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
pretty sure.
So the thing is with, like, what happens over here, especially with, like, Chinese food, is, like, we're so used to what I call English Chinese food, which is just, like, not accurate at all, but what we're used to getting. So what you get is you get, like, a Chinese family will come over and be like, oh, it's alright, the English love Chinese food, we'll open a Chinese restaurant, we'll be fine. And they do, and they serve, like, actual Chinese food, and no one goes there because they're like, this stuff's weird, what the hell is this? Why don't you serve, like, sweet and sour chicken? And then they're like, well, to keep the doors open, we're gonna have to start serving some of this English-style stuff. And it just ends up becoming another English-Chinese restaurant, and, like, the loop continues, basically. So you never get the authentic ones lasting, because we refuse to eat it.
The authentic just dropped off the sort of menu.
Yeah! So now I think they actually come over knowing, no, don't even bother serving our food, like, just serve this slot that they like. Like, you know?
They're popular over here because there is a lot of Chinese.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we've got, every city in the UK has a massive Chinatown. Like, we have a massive Chinese population, but they're all serving English Chinese food now.
Time zone too, so.
Yeah. I sometimes worry about that with sushi a little bit. I'm like, if I went to Japan, would I even recognise sushi? Like, am I being anglicised with my sushi? You know, kind of thing. Is it? You know, like, I love sushi, but if I went to Japan, would I even like it?
I can see it now. You'll go there and you'll be like, oh, awesome. You'll go to a sushi place and you'll order what you think you're getting at a shop and you'll sort of look at and poke at it.
Yeah. I'm like, what the hell is that and why is it moving?
Like, yeah.
Yes, pizza's another great example. Italians, like, would hate English pizza from English pizza places. Like, it's just, you know, it's just so far from Italian pizza. Like, you know.
Oh god, old boy. I have not watched that, but I've read the manga, and I want to watch the movie, but the manga is so violent.
I have neither seen it nor read it, so can't comment.
It's a good read. As long as you got no morals or, you know, anything else, it's a great read.
I think you can have morals, you just have to not be like, hey, this character's a good person, right? It's like I saw this post going on Facebook a while ago, and I thought, it's kind of a bit ridiculous that they were like, red flag when someone says these are his favourite movies. And it was like, it was all movies like Fight Club where the main character is like really problematic. And I was like, but they're not saying, oh yeah, I love this movie, I relate to this character so much. They might just like the plot of the movie, you know, like, it doesn't have to be problematic. I get what they're saying, is that once they compile a list and all of them have main characters that are really problematic, maybe it's a red flag. But, like, just liking Fight Club, like, I really like Fight Club, I don't particularly relate to the Brad Pitt character, you know, I just like the movie. Hello! Hello, Fist in a Box. And 2, 1, go.
Come back.
Amazing film, do not watch the 2013 version, it's garbage. I probably will then, because I tend to like those ones that all hardcore fans hate. I tend to like the watered down version. I'm a cardio film kind of guy. I like the Netflix Death Note, even though I like the original Death Note. Like, go figure.
I haven't watched Netflix one yet.
I don't see why it got so much hate.
Them.
Me and Mrs. Ibeza liked it. We both enjoyed it. Now, granted, she's not a Death Note fan, so she's like its target audience, in a way. Like, opened up a new audience to the concept. But I actually really do like Death Note, and I enjoyed it, so hey-ho. Look, you know.
I didn't watch a movie with you, I just haven't seen the series.
Yeah, you've watched the 2 movies that got released, but
I've still never watched the
I
second
only watched one
original
of them.
movie. I've still never watched that.
Yeah.
I've never watched the original Death Note movie.
they're good. Like,
Yeah, the
I haven't
original
watched
one's really
Netflix
good,
one.
but I've never watched the second one. I've never seen it anywhere to, you know, to be like, oh yeah, I'll watch that. I've never just seen it available.
I'll watch it on Funimation. It's on
fair
that.
enough. Is it the live action or is it still anime? Because I'm
live
talking
action.
about the live action one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, live action.
Yeah, I know there's a sequel to it. I've just never watched it. Like, and I enjoyed I enjoyed the Japanese live action and the Netflix live action. Like,
Yeah. Well, they did phenomenally well with the Japanese live action.
yeah, I
The
agree.
Netflix
Really good.
one gets a bit of a bad rap just because they changed up, you know.
They used white they used white and black actors, which it's American, like it's Americanized deliberately. And all the characters aren't really Japanese now because it's not the Japanese version. It's okay.
in Seattle, for God's sake.
Yeah,
Like,
like why would they all be Japanese? Like I don't get why that was the issue everyone had. Like it makes sense.
I think what would have saved that movie is if they did it Death Note style, but they sort of did it as another story to it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the lore behind the
Death
Shimigami and all the rest
Death
of it.
Note Seattle. Just call it Death Note
Yeah.
Seattle and it would have been fine if it was just a new dropping of a note.
Don't
Like-
you know, have an L, have a different character that's very
rename the
similar
characters.
and all the rest
well,
of it. No,
still have L,
just-
but cast like L Japanese and have him actually come from Japan to try and catch.
Yeah,
You
if
know,
you
like
wanna
he's
do
like,
that
oh, I've
sort
caught
of
one of
thing,
these
yeah.
before, kind of thing. You know, like that'd be
Yeah.
a cool little continuity thing. But yeah, I just don't see
But
the
yeah.
issue with like everyone being like, because it's funny because on one hand, like you get loads of people saying doesn't matter if they cast a black woman as Hermione in Harry Potter, you know, blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay, cool, but suddenly it matters because L's a black guy, you know, like I'm like, hang on, consistency. That's all I want, consistency. You either care or you don't, you know.
The problem that you got here is the people that absolutely hate it aren't movie fans per se. They're, when it comes to movies or anything that's like a film, cartoon, whatever, as far as media entertainment of another form, comic and manga fans are absolute. They make they give wrestling
they're
fans
so
a run
obsessed.
for their money as far as toxicity. Because if one thing's wrong, time to trash the movie. It's garbage. Throw it in the bin.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, thanks for the lurk, Talon. Honestly, I've never understood that whole argument. You know, when people say, oh yeah, the movie's not as good as the book, you know, they missed some bits out and they changed some bits. And I'm like, so you wanted people to just basically stand on screen and read out the book? Is that what you're telling me? Because, like, no, I want it to be different. Otherwise, I can just read the book. You know, like, I want it to be different.
Work on page and they don't work on screen. That's
Yeah,
what people miss
exactly.
out.
It's a different storytelling medium. It doesn't always work transferring. Just like you couldn't write every movie into a book. Like, you know, like every movie that's not based on a book, obviously. I mean, like, you know, it's just like, yeah, some things do not transfer well from one medium to another. So, like, yeah, you have to make changes. But people kick up such a fuss when something changes, and you're just like, but I don't want it to be identical. I don't understand that need for it to be identical. Like I say, I've actually said that as one of the negatives about the Death Note anime and manga is I can't read the manga then watch the anime back to back because it's boring because I've already seen it. You know, like...
Yeah, that is an example of it. They did it so damn well, no one can complain. Same as Full Metal,
they did
Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
They did it so accurately.
Panel for panel.
Yeah, they did it so accurately that it's impossible to ingest both back to back. Which is...
If you're a fan of the manga, you can't be upset with what you're watching because it's literal panel for panel. Yeah. So you're sitting there going, this is great. But I've seen all this.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, they've just basically put all the panels of the comic on the screen and just flip between them. You know,
it's turned into a flip book.
Yeah, it's a flip book. It's not an anime. It's a manga flip book. But like, yeah, so I like when they change little details that again need to be changed. Like, I agree they don't always get it right. That's a different conversation. You can say I don't like the change they made. That's a lot more valid than I don't like the fact that they've changed something. That's a different statement to me. You know, like that's people just being like, I wanted it to be a carbon copy of the book rather than, well, yeah, I get they needed to change some things, but that particular one I didn't like. You know, that's a very different sort of pair of statements for me.
No, at the moment I'm pissing myself laughing with the fanboys losing their marbles over the next Thor movie because the trailer finally came out and it looks phenomenal, by the way.
Okay.
Haven't watched it. But they're using the Mighty Thor storyline where
is that the big beefcake world's strongest man looking Thor that's like people are saying he looks fat because because he's I've seen a version of Thor that's basically built like Eddie Howe or whatever. No, that's the Newcastle manager. What's his name? Eddie something, the world's strongest man dude that's just had a boxing match, and he's got a big gut, but he's got like, you know, because mass is a big part of strength.
Yeah, no,
you know, kind of
that's
thing.
Just...
So they're not built like bodybuilders.
in the game?
Kind of thing.
Yeah, I think that's...
Is it in the game?
Yeah.
Right, okay. I couldn't remember where I'd seen it. I just remember seeing people kicking off about it going, he doesn't look like he's strong. It's like, he looks stronger than bodybuilder style Thor. I'll tell you that for nothing. If you know what strong looks like, he looks strong. You know, kind of thing.
Because the Mighty Thor is female.
Oh, okay, so people are really losing their marbles then.
No, because it's the fanboys that absolutely sit, because the comic series was done beautifully. It was well written. It was actually a phenomenal read. The basic line of it is, I don't want to say too much in case people don't know the comic story, so they...
Yeah, so spoilers kind of thing, yeah, I get
spoil. But, so, because I know all the rest, I'm reading the comment section of these people that absolutely go, no, this is horrible because of blah. It's like, it is literally... what's in the comic, you idiots. You haven't picked up the comic, have you?
MCU fans complaining. Which, to be fair, I get, because they're a different target market. There's two different target markets with comic movies. There's the ones who want the accuracy, and then there's the ones who want the MCU stuff.
Yeah. But it looks
and you can be in both. It's a Venn diagram. It crosses over. You can be in both categories. But if you're not, you're going to hate the other one.
Oh yeah,
you know.
But I'm absolutely loving it. People are like, I love this series, and it looks like they're going to ruin it. It's like you saw 5 seconds of her at the very end of the credit. Like, yes, it's that confirms it. It's going to be completely ruined.
Gets in chat, guys. Gets in chat.
He's chasing me.
Yeah, there was one really going for me a bit ago as well.
No touchies.
Did you get your hug?
No, I didn't. No. It's like grabbing people.
I won't offer them on this one because
I'm just hitting grab in the middle and see if anyone happens to be hitting grab at the same time.
I gotta do grabs too. I gotta do hugs too.
Hug me! Come here!
I think I have. Oh no!
I'm just grabbing everything. I'm not gonna do it on any other level because I want to know if I got the 2 hugs somewhere in here.
Yeah, I know, right? I am in the middle of this. It's
not going to grab anyone else at all.
I've been just grabbing...
It's like a hardcore mosh pit going on.
I know, right?
I'm just running around in circles, grabbing every direction.
I think the 3 of us started something because it seemed like a mass was not really moving so much, and I was hearing a lot of
It's like a hardcore mosh pit, except everyone in the
They're all
pit was
holding onto
toddlers
each
except
other.
for 3 massive metalheads throwing themselves at it occasionally. Because that was what that looked like.
Yeah.
Have you seen all these survivals? Now that I've done all of them,
I
it's
know.
floodgates are open now. When you need them,
And
they
the
don't
funny
come
thing
up.
is, you didn't need them with this show. You did
Yeah, I know.
in the Imaginary Logic show.
Doesn't
No,
matter though, because
we
I
were
won that
getting
show,
them.
so I got the thing. It's fine.
We were getting heaps of the survivals in main show when that show was on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just to
they
spite
just
us because
weren't
we
in
needed
Logic.
them in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
I just
they've
like
not
the
changed.
fact
They've
that-
not changed the algorithm
Yeah.
back from them mocking you because you need survivals in Logic yet. That's why.
Yeah. No, I just love the fact that the
Don't
first
tell them.
finals we saw in main show was that damn jungle one. It was like, no.
To be honest, judging by sort of how they market themselves, I would not actually be surprised if there was like a lot of trolling goes on with their algorithm for what shows.
Oh, yeah, that has to be.
Because they kind of are a troll company in a way. Like there's a lot of aspects of this game where it's sort of designed to troll you. Like even just putting the ability to grab each other in it was a troll in itself. They had to know that was going to be used exclusively for griefing. Like, you know.
I think they encourage it sometimes,
Yeah.
I swear to God.
That's what I mean. So there's an element of trolliness to this show, this game. So I wouldn't be surprised if like the show algorithm was trolling people. Like I wouldn't be surprised if it
Well,
checked how many
that's
people
one of
have to
the-
get a survival and then just reduces the odds.
They have it as one of the challenges, grabbing people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Which, granted, you can do that challenge without harming anyone's game, but they didn't put it in for that reason. They put it in
What's
so
the
people
fun
could
of
grab
that?
someone and hold them in front of the bar so they get hit and stuff like that. They added it for
That's
that.
part
Yeah,
of the challenge.
exactly. Yeah.
Win the game, avoid being grabbed and held back,
Avoid the grabby grabbersons.
don't fall off,
Don't fall, guys.
don't fall in the slime.
Guys.
guys.
When they release x-rays of these damn things and it's like nightmare fuel.
Oh yeah, the biggest troll department is their social media, and it's great. I'm
yeah.
totally here for Fall Guys' social
Oliver.
media. It's great.
They eat with their
Bob
feet.
Ross is great on Twitter.
No, yeah, no, Oliver. Everyone else argues no, that's not it. That's not right, and he'll just go along with it. But no, it's wrong.
It's definitely Bob Ross.
No, Oliver.
He's reincarnated Bob Ross.
Bob Liver.
So, fun story. He's yeah, Bob Lover. He's lurking, but he might still be knocking about enough to hear this. Saturn told me he used to watch Oliver, age 24, on YouTube like years ago when he was actually 24. Like, way before Fall Guys was a thing, way before he was in game development. He was just like a bit of a meme YouTuber kind of thing. He was telling me about it one time when we were on voice chat. I was like, oh right, and he was saying
follow
that.
B as well.
Hey, do I follow who?
B, she's one of the ones they'll do the Fall Guys streams.
Ah!
There's Oliver, B, Abby, and
Haha!
I think the other one's Alan or something. He's probably the only one I don't follow on Twitter.
No, I don't follow anyone else associated with Fall Guys. I just follow the Fall Guys
But
account.
B
Oh,
does the
nice.
TikTok for them. Not that I don't do TikTok.
Talk tick.
Oh, I imagine a Fall Guys TikTok could be hilarious if they just take the code and make things in Fall Guys to put on TikTok. Like, you know, just because, like, you know, like they obviously go into the game and position Fall Guys in certain ways to take the pictures and stuff like that. Like, imagine if they did that, but as like videos for TikTok.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty
I
good.
follow her. She's the one who did the kazoo. for
Oh,
the
she
last
did
part.
the animation,
Ah.
like the
No, she did the
She-
sound.
oh, the
She
sound.
played
It
it.
was her playing the kazoo.
Piss off.
Oh, was wait? So did they not
Yeah, Lost
motion
Temple.
capture people and then just shrink them into a Fall Guy? Because I really think they should.
No,
That'd be great.
she played the it was her her kazoo playing. She shared a tweet. There was a tweet about messages about kazoo,
Mm.
like amongst the game devs.
Oh, by the way, Fall Guys, seeing as we know you watch these streams, we need New Day emotes. We need all three. Yeah, we need
yeah.
Big E gyrating,
Yeah,
Kofi twerking, Xavier playing the trombone, but it just sounds like it sounds like the kazoo. Like we need all of these.
No, I want a sad trombone.
A sad trombone would be funny as well. Oh god, it's not that way either.
Oh,
no,
I'm stuck.
I really want, because all three of them, like, we could all stand side by side in the New Day, it'd be hilarious. Yeah. He's botched it! No! Ah! Missed the jump! God
A
damn
lot
it.
of people botched it.
Yeah, the guy in front of me botched it, then I botched it, and then someone else won it from behind me. I don't know who it was. This hippie. Yeah, get whacked in the head. Nah,
We
here's
knew
the
what
moment
was
of truth.
coming.
Did I get my grubs?
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
My hugs, sorry, not grubs. No. Oh, I've had one, but in a previous round sometime. I don't remember ever. It must have been when I was grabbing that guy. Maybe he grabbed me back or something.
Yeah, I did not.
I've got 1 out of 2, but I didn't gain it in that show.
I need to.
One hug remains. What have you got
One
left?
mega
Kate?
cat.
Anything?
No,
Okay. So 3
I've
hugs
over
total.
50,000 kudos.
Jesus. I mean,
Shut the hell, what?
I'm nearly up to 14, which, to be fair, I was on like 0 the other day. I've gained that quickly.
I have
Oh, yeah.
50,330.
God damn.
I don't even know if I've looked in the shop today, actually. Should do that.
28 crowns.
Nice. Keeps ready for that. All those 22,000 outfits that are going to come next season. That's what she's doing. She's prepping for them.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'm waiting to find out
Well,
even
I
just a
keep-
teaser on what we're going to get for next season's theme.
Hmm.
Space.
No, they've done
You
that, haven't
know,
they?
the satellite.
No, they did future, yeah, so space would work.
Future and space would be very similar. But they could
No, it
potentially...
depends on how they do it. They could just do it all like actual, less
They could
futuristic
use some
space
of the
and actual
things
space.
from- They could use some of the things from the future
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
in a space themed one.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Just make it basically
I
Future
don't
Part
mind
2.
the colour.
Yeah.
The colour combinations.
Yeah.
Like the dark purples and the fluoro things. They
Yeah,
could
I like-
use all those.
I like
kind
the
of
future
different-
thing, aesthetically, yeah, so...
I like it more than the jungle.
I'm just sick of seeing
I'd like it because it'll be
Everything more than
goddamn
the
new!
jungle.
I don't even know if I dislike the jungle levels, if I dislike the aesthetic. I don't think I dislike any particular part of it. I'm just sick of seeing it now.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm just
I
over
was sick of
Like,
seeing
I'm
it
just-
the season they came in because they just overdid it with them.
They overdid it and
They
they made
didn't
us wait
do-
9 weeks.
They didn't do the same thing with the future
Ooh!
one.
No,
I
they've
wouldn't
have
have
got better at that. I will give them that. They have gotten better at like not overkilling the new season in the first week or two, like they used to. Because I mean, you remember the Night Fever
Night
thing,
Fever!
Taylor? Yeah, exactly.
Mind you, to be
First-
fair, that's what, second season, so there wasn't a hell of a lot of rotation to be done.
Yeah, but it
I
still
was-
felt
I
like
was
they just
playing
cancelled
then,
season
but
1
the-
and just put season 2 in. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was playing then, just not with you guys.
ah, okay. Yeah, I always forget that like when you started playing with us, it wasn't when you started playing. I
was
always forget
playing.
that.
No,
Ooh. Yeah.
I just, I was not wanting to be on stream.
Fair enough. By the way, you know that you know that first I just got. There was someone who literally got there about 10 seconds before me, but he got hit by the ball at the end and swiped off to the side. So that's why I won, because he got swiped right at the finish line. He was in front by miles. Unlucky. I just casually stroll past, just hit the flippers and go through like, hello. I'll take that goal, thank you.
My finger hurts.
You shouldn't have put it in there.
I didn't. Around the bottom part of my hand hurts too.
You shouldn't have put it in there. The whole thing.
I didn't.
That's not where it's meant to go.
It's meant to go in his higher penis.
Whoa.
Yep.
No. That's a one-hand anus, thank you very much.
I mean, I bet you could fit two in.
Right-handed. I can't use a puppet right-handed, it hurts too much.
Just do it left-handed then, so it feels like a stranger.
It, you know that's not what I meant.
That's what I meant.
He's running with it anyway!
Yep.
Go! Oh!
That's what he does.
Yes. I do that. It has been known.
He do. Haha.
Uh-huh.
Do-do! No!
Wait. I got this covered.
You got the doo-doo covered? Okay. Taylor's gonna do the
Doo-doo.
pooing for the stream. Thank you, Taylor.
Puppet poop!
We
Not
should
number
do
one,
like
that's number two.
we should do like a sweepstake on what date that's gonna become the most popular emote on the channel. Like when's, because it's catching up so fast. Like we should do a
Tomorrow.
sweepstake. I don't think it'll be quite that fast, but it's gonna be fairly soon.
Ah, wait, that didn't work.
I mean, it could happen by tomorrow if everyone just spams it for the rest of the stream. Like, granted.
There we go.
Why are we doing hype number 1, hype number 2? Why are we counting hypes? I'm confused.
Well,
Hype
you know,
two!
you did the hype number 1. I was correcting. No, it's hype number 2 because you're talking about doo doo.
Oh. 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 I see what you did there. Now that you spelled it out to me. Right, well, I'm gonna keep the counting going. Banana! See, this is a different kind of hype thing. Exactly, Zaj.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's the missing word.
Number
I
2.
just got a message, keep your messages under 500 characters.
Oh, yeah, that's why I need to reduce, like, how many, like, letters are in the description of, like, the name of the emote, because you can't spam that many. Hey, Hugs! Hugs! This is a perfect level for it. Come here.
Hey!
Well, I've got mine. Thanks, Keith.
1, 2,
There we
right.
go.
Very good. Have you been practicing?
Yeah!
Well. Oh! I pushed Santa off, but the thing came out. Damn it. I almost got him.
Push Santa and the thing came out.
Yep. Came out of his butt.
Just Fall Guys things.
Ah!
Woo!
I did like a triple moonsault to fall off that. That was very nice. Zajbat! Wait, is that an animated one? Did that move then? No, I thought I saw it move for a second then. I think it was just because like I glanced round. I thought the wings were moving. Just saying, that'd be a good follow-up to that one, Zaj. Keith's actually doing the troll thing. Wow. What universe are we in?
Now watch me fail.
Oh, you almost did! Jesus! That was like a I'm Johnny Knoxville and welcome to Jackass moment, that one. It was like, no, watch me fail! And then just goes face first into the finish line, into the wall. You can have that one for free, Zaj. I'll let you. I can't believe
Survival!
I just fell off that, to be honest, but I fell off in style. Like I say, it was like a triple moonsault as I fell. It was beautiful. I was just
I
like
thought I was-
spinning.
I thought I was done.
Yes,
Yeah, I did. If we had the deciding votes on the Minecraft.
How slow is that going?
Very slow.
I'll run this way! Out of the way, dinosaur! Oh, right.
I hope you fall off.
What do I do?
Not you. The yellow thing.
Yellow thing can't hear you, Taylor can. The assumption was fair.
So the green thing did.
He did.
Nice.
Oh, well, there goes.
Yay.
Oh, this for 5 idiots.
What?
Well, those people got eliminated are idiots. See, ready? Those 5 are right there.
Wait, are they only just falling off on your screen? They're long gone on mine.
Yeah. Mine too.
Well done. Oh, well, at least it's. They can't win, can I?
Yes.
No.
Why can't you win?
I know I wanted a entertaining
I
finals.
thought it had the space jelly.
Nope.
It looked like it when it was zooming out the first time.
No space jelly for you.
Boo.
No floaty goop.
Concentration. You can hear it. Oh, that's two of them wiped out by a ball.
Ah, crap.
Oh, Derek. Let's have a look at Taylor for a bit. No, someone's got that. Yeah.
No.
I kind of wish I'd stayed watching Keat now by the sounds of that.
I finished mid-air.
Nice. Yay, crown!
I got hugged.
Are you proud?
Yes.
It sounds it, yeah. Right then. Oh, nice. Nice eggs. Nice box. Hello, Minecraft. Take an egg beater and beat it against a skillet. Alright, thanks for the advice. Right, so... Minecraft... Oh, hang on, no, it's... Create new world, isn't it? World name. Minecraft, but how they want you... Oh. But properly? I can't do it wordy enough. Survival, normal seems fine. Yeah, let's just go. Minecraft Coffee Edition. I don't want nasty taste in Minecraft. Right, so we're starting on a tree. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just going to take down this entire tree. That'll be the wood supply for a bit, which is very nice. Remember, kids, don't dig straight down in Minecraft unless you're in a tree, then it's probably okay. Okay, let's have a look around us now. Ooh, the sheep over there. That's well good. That's so good, actually. This is such a good spawn. Oh, that... Why is that doggo not eating the sheep? There was a wolf over there, wasn't there? So we'll plonk this in this here corner. Get ourselves a wooden pick. And let's go digging, shall we? Wow, that covered over in grass quickly. Hey look, stone. Nice. What an advancement, honestly. It's too good, just too good. Right, as much as it's very tempting to just immediately go straight back up and make a stone pick, I think I'm going to keep going for a little bit with my wooden one. Because it'll break soon enough anyway. I'd love to find some coal. Maybe I should go and find some coal in like the side of a mountain instead of digging down for it. Yeah, we need some coal. It's getting dark already down here. Ah, there's a cave over... Ah, oh no, that's a birch tree. There's a cave over here though, so let's just quickly go find some coal in there. Oh, there's some here actually. Wait, can I mine coal with wood? I actually don't know. Let's try it. Yes. Okay, beautiful. I mean, that should be enough for now, right? Just to make some torches. Right then. Right, so. No. Bunch of torches for the offhand. Ah, damn it. I'm gonna make my stone pick while I'm up here now. And let's make a stone shovel as well. Nice. Oh, offhand. There you go. Right, down we go. Seems like as good a place as I need to put my first do for what's it. Right, so now we're after iron and diamonds, right? Is this how you're supposed to start Minecraft? Should I be making a bed? I should probably be making a bed, right? But if I can find iron, I can make shears, and I can get wool without killing those sheep, which would be nice. So let's try and find some iron. And yes, I know the stone pickaxe is probably faster, but I just want to kill my wood pickaxe before I start using my stone one, you know. Waste not and all that. So I'm already not playing properly, but who cares? Am I doing it right, apart from using the stone pick at the moment, guys? Is it... I didn't do that right, did I? Is this how to Minecraft? Found some diorite. I can hear a bat or a spider. Still not found any iron. Aha! Haha! Right on cue. Hello, 1 bit of iron. Yeah, okay, give me some more. Nice. We'll love to see it. There we go. There we go. We've got some iron. Look at this. So I think I'm going to want an iron pick. Nice, there's some coal down here as well. That's lovely jubbly. I'm going to want an iron pick and some shears. Have I got enough iron? 6. 5. Yeah, exactly enough. Okay, that's good. Is it night up here yet? Nope. Even better. Oh. Right. Didn't make a thingy yet, did I? Oh, I need that coal. God damn it. Okay, yep, that'll do for now. Did I only get 1 sapling out of that tree, by the way? What a rip-off. Right. So I'll smelt some iron. I might just plant my sapling, actually, to be honest. Yeah, that seems like a good spot. There we go. Okay. Right. Let's go get ourselves a bed, shall we? Before those doggos kill all the sheeps. Bees as well, nice. Hey, okay, there we go. We've got enough for a bed. Hey, yay. Yeah, let's just not do that, eh? I know why. I don't know when you're live. My phone's on Do Not Disturb. Yeah, that'll do it. Turning notifications off on your phone. That'll do it. Okay. Cool. Oh, you can't do it with planks, only logs. Damn it. That sucks. Okay, right. Well, in that case... plonk more of them in my offhand. Let's go. Oh, I didn't make myself my iron pick. Silly me. Oh, I used all my... Ah. Right. So we've got that now for if we discover anything that can't be picked by stone, which is nice. Now, what I think we're going to do down here... Oh, I didn't make the bed! Ugh! I'm so bad at this game. Sorry. It's 11:41. I'm sorry, but I'm asleep. I'll be here early tomorrow. It's all good. Get some sleep. Sleep is important. Do not apologise for sleeping. Okay, so I don't know exactly where this sound's coming from, but it sounds very close. Lots of coal, we love to see it. So I'm gonna go that way, don't I? So what I can do though is bed there. The monster's nearby. Well then, never mind. I'm still gonna put my bed there for now, till I find a better option. What I might do is play it safe for the time being. Is that? There we go. So, shouldn't be any monsters following me down now. See you later, yay. Okay, so am I doing this right? I need diamonds next, right? Aha! We found the cave. A little bit nervous about going down there, honestly. I don't have a sword. Don't really have resources for a sword unless I want to make out of... I could make out of stone, I guess. Don't know how scary it's going to be down here, though. That's a creeper, isn't it? Right there. Okay. Oh no. I've pressed the wrong button! Of course my bed didn't drop, did it? Ugh! This is how you're supposed to play Minecraft, kids. I don't even understand what happened to my staircase. So it was like that, right? I didn't think he'd follow me because he couldn't see me, honestly. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's gone on. I messed up my staircase somewhere, haven't I? Oh. Yeah, it's there. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a zombie villager! Well, it's too early in the game to be trying to heal one of them, isn't it? Oh, I think I'll just kill him. We'll find a village at some point, it'll be fine. We don't need a zombie villager just yet. I just want diamonds, my dude. I don't want to have to fight you. Why is he not dead yet? There we go. There's a spider there. A mine shaft over there, it looks like. Okay, so we're going back up. And the reason we're going back up is because I'm going to craft myself a sword. We're gonna get a sword. Hopefully it's daylight by now. I feel like I've been down here for ages. It's daylight! Yay! Anything dangerous about? Doesn't look like it. Thing is, I don't actually have enough stone to craft a sword right now. So let's go. Grab a bit of stone. As if I'm playing Minecraft and running out of stone. That is not the norm. I need another bed as well. Oh god. Oh, you git! How did you get me from there? Don't even come up here! Thank you. God damn it. Right, now we need food as well. No wait, I went down here for stone. I'm not leaving without my stone. Probably am. I'm probably about to die. Right. Stone sword, let's go. And we're gonna have to get some food while we're up here as well. And a new bed. Stupid creeper ruining all my plans. How are these sheep all still alive? I'll do. Right. Need a sword. And a hoe, because I think what we're going to do now... Oh, no, I shouldn't be doing... Oh, idiot. Yeah, he's getting seeds. Let's grow ourselves some wheat so we can have bread. I know I could just kill the sheep and cook the mutton, but that feels mean. Okay, 9 feels like a good enough number, right? So we're going to get a little 3x3 patch, such as this one. There we go. Alright, nice. And you know what? Just because it's right here. Hey! Crazy, how are you? Yes, I can finally talk. Have my phone number attached to some random alt account I made to troll this toxic stream. Oh god. How are you? Okay, there we go. Let's triplicate our sugarcane growth industry. Doing good, man. Glad to be here. Glad to have you. I know you said give it a week, and that was only like 5 days ago, but you got any news? I'm just very keen. Have you got any news about that that thing we were talking about? That secretive thing? Let me show you around my Minecraft world. I literally just made this today. We're going to try and actually play Minecraft as intended. As you can see by my health, it's going great. But basically, yeah, I have made myself a crafting table and a furnace. Got some sheep over there, so I've got shears. Oh yeah, I've not made my new bed, have I? I made a bed, it got blown up by a creeper. We don't talk about it. But now we've got a new bed, so huzzah for that. And then we've started digging, which is how we already have iron. We've just literally been doing a little staircase down. And now we found a cave. Which is, you know, hence the creeper. And the low health, because the low health is actually from being poisoned by a spooder. Not from the creeper. As you can hear, we've still got some some spider friends knocking about. But we've got a sword now, so I'm willing to venture into the cave a little bit. Although I've only got half a bar of health, maybe I should wait. Do you know what? No, you know what I should do? I should make storage somewhere. Have I run out of planks yet? Yeah, kinda. Has my new tree grown? I should make myself a chest and then just stick all my stuff in there while I go and adventure in the cave so I don't lose everything if I die. I mean, I don't lose everything anyway, but you know what I mean? It makes everything a bar lake to get back to. Grow, tree, grow! Why do you disobey me like this? I might chop down some trees just because maybe I get like an apple. No news schedule hasn't been made yet. Still, but we'll be soon. No worries, just thought I'd check in seeing as we were already talking. I was going to message you earlier and I was like, no, he said a week. It's not even been a week. Stop being so giddy. But I am very excited. We've got, I think, 10 now. So we've already got what I consider a full lobby, but I'm happy to fill it up to 15, you know, so it'll be awesome, you know. And also, there's always the possibility last minute things come up for people and they, you know, people have to drop out and stuff, so I think it's good to overfill it. I might even carry on, like, inviting people once you get to 15 and just say, like, would you mind being a fill, you know. Well, that feels a bit insulting, honestly. I wouldn't mean it in an insulting way, if, you know, asking someone to be a fill. It's just, it would be handy. It's gonna be dope if we pull off. It's not an if, it's a when. If you can't make it to this one, we'll pull off another one. Like, absolutely no worries about that. I just sort of hope it's this one. Looking forward to it. Yeah, this is an oak tree, so there is a chance I'm getting apples out of this, but I haven't seen any fall yet. And they don't fall far, do they? They don't fall far away from the tree. As the expression goes. Come on, give me some apple. Be right back, no worries. No worries. Getting a lot of saplings. Oh, I've got fat. Oh, should we build a massive? Should we have a massive oak tree? Hell yeah, let's do that. Let's put a big boy down. And let's have another just normal one over here. There we go. I should go pick my bed up and put it somewhere else because I can't sleep on my bed because there's monsters nearby, I believe. Unless they've moved along now. We did kill a spider, and it was a spider that was bothering us. Oh, doesn't tell me. I'm just gonna assume. I'm gonna take it up to the surface for now. Come on, it's basically night. Let me sleep. There we go. Right. So the Operation Get Food is still underway at the moment. So let's chop down some more trees. Oh, hang on. I can make storage now, can't I? I can make storage, in fact. we're going to put our double chest here. Even if it's not very valuable, I'm just going to whack everything in there at the moment, except the sword, because I want to use that for fighting. Right, I'm going to go... Oh, actually, let me take my pick as well, because I'm going to want to dig up some... Let me take that diorite. Let me take all these blocks, because I might want to block up some walls and stuff. Yeah, that's all I'm going to take with me. Right, we're going fighting. And my torches, of course, because I want to light up the area so nothing new will spawn down here once I've cleared it out. Right, so there's a spooder over there. I've already blocked off that side. Okay. No one coming through there? Oh my life, hello. He's gonna fall and kill me though if I hit him, isn't he? Right, well he's not a threat now. There we go! And we're safe. Ish. Right, there we go. Okay, so now let's just, yeah, light up that corner as well. Very nice. Okay, so... I don't remember doing that. That wasn't me, was it? Right. Okay, so we've done... Is that sticking... Oh my god, it... Right, okay. Okay. No. Damn. Well, we've lost that torch. Oh well. So the noise is annoying, but we're at least safe at the moment. Yeah, this is all lit up. We've got a spider trap there. We've got a spider trap there. We've got a spider through there. But none of them can get to us. It's kind of dark in this corner. There we go. Let's make sure no one's spawning down here as well. So that's where my bed's probably going to go eventually. It's probably not actually. I'm probably just going to fill it in. Right, back up to the surface. Let's see if we can get any food. Awful lot of spiders down there. Hey, look! Our first tree grew. Nice. Now can I get an apple out of this one, please? I want food. I don't really want to kill the finite number of sheep that we have at the moment. Okay, we've already got a replacement sapling that just fell into my face as I was saying that. Come on, oak trees give... Oh no, it's not the one I already saw actually, it's still up there. There it is, there's the replacement one I was talking about. Yeah, oak trees can give apples. Please give apples. God damn, nothing. I mean, not nothing. We got 3 saplings. Oh. It would appear that I can't grow. I thought you could grow big oak trees. Can you not grow big oaks? I well thought you could. Right, shall we It's only wooden, but it's an axe. It's got to be quicker, right? Surely. For now. Okay, so we have learned a lesson, which is apparently we can't grow big oak trees by placing 4. And I know it's mandatory with dark oak, so I thought it'd be at least an option with normal oak, but apparently not. Oak trees are tiny, did you know? Wow, that already destroyed the axe. Okay, that's not worthwhile. I'm not doing that again. That is not worthwhile at all. Probably shouldn't have been using it on the leaves anyway, that's just a waste. Oh, apple! Hell yeah! Give me that. Oh, it's not enough to start replenishing my health, is it? God damn it. It's got so many! There we go. I guess, do we just keep chopping down oak trees until we get enough apples to get our health back up? So when did I start streaming for the first time? Right, so, in terms of like when I like properly committed to it, it was January last year. But I had done some streams as early as September 2020 on Twitch. But then, going back some, and I'm not even entirely sure when it was, but years ago, it would have been around 2016, 2017, maybe 2018. I did some YouTube streams on Hitman 2016. So, I have several answers to that question. But my sort of official anniversary is January. And it's from 2021. That's when I sort of consider I really started streaming. I just did like occasional, like, I called them Sunday streams. The idea was just to do like a Sunday stream to make a YouTube series from, you know, like Sunday streams, the highlights kind of thing. Like, what do you mean I can't sleep at night? It's night. There we go. How about you, Crazy? When did you start? that? There's just a random hole in the ground. I didn't dig that. That's just there. That's right next to where I spawned. Just to kill me. In this exact instance where I've got half a heart and I don't notice it. God damn this game. Okay. Yeah, we'll put one there. If the dog's not killed the sheep over there yet. God damn it. I'll eat the mutton if the wild dogs kill them. Okay. Got more sugarcane. Crazy Man started in 2020, June. Wow, really? So a little bit before I even sort of dabbled on Twitch. Well, like I say, I did a little bit of live stuff on YouTube a while ago, but I started YouTube in like 2014. Like, I've been around a while. But in terms of live stuff, I sort of regret not getting into it earlier. I really like the live thing. I don't like the temporary nature of it, like it disappearing without a trace eventually. That's why I save everything that I can as a VOD. I'm gutted actually, I've just been going through uploading to my VODs channel on YouTube, and there's a stream from last March that I can't find footage of. It's from back in the days when I used to record my audio separately to the video, and I've got the audio but not the video, and I'm well gutted. And I've got a hard drive, an external hard drive that I can't access, so I'm thinking about paying to get that fixed just to see if it's on there. But, you know, money. Oh, I don't have that, is it exclamation mark commands? Yeah, it's a bit out of date, but that's the general gist of it. I'm not sure how many of them actually work at all. I know Hug doesn't. I'm not sure if Followage does, because I think Followage was bugged. Or it might be View Time or something that was bugged. On my PS4, my internet was trash. I had no idea what I was doing. Yeah, that was... So, trash internet was one of the reasons I didn't stream for the longest time. Because, like, my home internet is garbage. Hey, 2 months, 3 weeks, nice. Is that around about when we found each other? Because I seem to remember, I think I raided into you and followed you, and you followed back pretty much instantly. So I think that's about how long we've known of each other, right? But what was I saying? Yeah, so my home internet is garbage. I actually use a 5G adapter to turn it into Wi-Fi. That's how bad my home internet is. I'd rather use mobile internet to stream. Just recently got better internet. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting full fibre. We don't even have fibre. We're on copper wires. Here still. So that's how bad like our internet is. But yeah, we're supposed. Apparently, we're getting full fibre installed. It was supposed to be like early this year. So we're starting to run out of early this year. So hopefully, it's coming very soon. But I'm sure I'll know because I'll get something through the post, won't I? Everyone trying to sell me the bright, shiny new broadband. But honestly, totally welcome that. Right, anyway, we should carry on with our... We're on a mission to find diamonds at the moment. The only problem is, I know there's a spider through here, and I think I'm just going to dig straight through to him. Yeah, like there. I can't really afford... Well, I can afford to die. But I don't really want to. Is that a chest? Oh no, it's just another mine shaft, isn't it? You don't have fibre either. Yeah, so I actually got a unlimited 4G contract because I couldn't get 5G signal in my house either for the longest time. So I used to stream and play all on 4G. Which I was amazed how well it held up actually. I could play like GTA Online with my friends and stream it and talk to them in a party chat. All on just 4G. But then eventually I could get 5G signal. So I switched over to that. I upgraded to that. And soon, hopefully, we'll be getting like proper fibre, which would be nice. Right, see if we can get some more apples. We're on a mission for food at the moment. We desperately need food. Get our health back up and then we can carry on gallivanting, can't we? We desperately need some food. Hey, thank you, Crazy. Appreciate the follow on Instagram. You know Trey the Trainer? I don't recognise the name immediately. But I am bad with names and memory and stuff. Hey, Wee Carrot, thank you for the bit. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Do I follow them or something on Instagram? Follows you on Instagram, follows me too. Okay. Do I follow Trey back? I don't feel like I know that name. But oh god, I don't want to be disrespecting someone. I'm like, yeah, of course you know me. Okay, so that one was too close. Put that over there. Did you just notice that it was like a mutual, or do you actually know Trey? Crazy. I can't believe we've only got one apple so far from all these oak trees. Come on, game. What's the odds? It's like a 1%, isn't it? So actually, we're probably about on course. We've probably not destroyed much more than 100 leaves. It's either 1 or 2%, right? For an apple. That one's probably too close as well, to be honest. Let's, yeah. Over there. We're just expanding outwards with our little tree army. Don't really know him as a mutual follower. Oh, okay. I'll have to have a look after I get off stream. So what are you up to today? Are you streaming today, Crazy? Hey, look, another one's grown. Nice. Supposed to be streaming with a smaller stream. It's a birthday. Okay. Wants to stream with her friends. Awesome. What you going to be streaming, do you know? Like what you're playing? Just been streaming with Funhinged this weekend. I've been on his streams. I've not been streaming. It was his Twitch anniversary. Played some Fall Guys and some Ultimate Chicken Horse. It was a really good laugh. Like, thoroughly recommend going across, watching the VODs over there. Really good fun. Among Us, I think. Don't know if she still wants to do it. I'm sure she will. I'll see why she wouldn't. Especially if it was her idea, you know. Alright, let's go get some kip. More trees have grown! Come on, all I need is one more apple. I reckon. Every time I get here just a little bit too early. Those are too close together. Get rid of that one. Man, I can't wait for you to play Among Us with me and my crew. We have a lot of fun on it. Imagine what it's going to be like when you hit 1k followers. That's going to be insane. Yeah, really looking forward to it. My next goal, actually, is 500. At 500 followers, I'm going to be doing hardcore Minecraft survival for 500 in-game days. Like, I have to get to 500 days. So, that's my next milestone. But then after that, yeah, I'm going to be shooting for 1,000. It's going to be cool. Don't know what to do for 1,000 yet. Haven't set a goal for that. How long is 1,000 minutes? Because it's quite a long time, because there's only 60 in an hour, isn't there? So... it's probably too long. I was going to say 1,000 minute stream would be pretty wild, but that's probably like longer than I can actually physically do. So... yeah, I've never done hardcore Minecraft. I only started playing Minecraft like last year, like mid last year. So I'm, as you might be able to tell, still really bad at it. So trying to do a hardcore world, especially for like 500 in-game days, is going to be like really difficult for me. Which is, you know, the whole point, I guess. To watch me suffer and struggle. $16 hours? Okay. I might do a 16-hour like charity stream or something for like 1,000-minute charity stream for 1,000 followers. I don't know though, because like for my birthday last year I did a 33-hour stream, so 16 doesn't seem like that much of a marathon. But it's still a marathon compared to what I normally do, which is round about the 3 to 4 hour mark. You know, it's still 4 times the length, isn't it? So yeah, maybe 1,000 minutes could be the answer for 1,000 followers. I don't know. A long time to brainstorm that, I think. I feel like it's a way away. Like, don't get me wrong, I know people, like, can blow up, like, all of a sudden, you know, but I don't know. If I keep sort of going on the trajectory I'm on, it's a while away. Can't really account for blowing up as part of, like, the plan, can you? You know, it happens or it doesn't kind of thing. But yeah, maybe a 1,000-minute stream would be fun. Maybe do it for charity or something. Maybe aim to raise £1,000. Trying to get to 1k for real, for real. Yeah, you got to set yourself those goals. What you on at the moment? I'm not trying to get to 1,000. I'm trying to get to like 1 million. You know, I'm shooting for the stars, me. I just know the value of small goals along the way, you know, and focusing on the next one in particular. 616, nice. Okay, you're doing good. You're doing good. You got a plan for when you reach 1,000? Are you gonna do something to celebrate it, or? Really want to get to 500k. Why specifically 500k, just out of curiosity? I mean, my goal is to get to 1,000 subs. Because if I get to 1,000 subs consistently, like not like some one-off weird thing where Mr. Beast comes in and drops like, you know, 1,000 gift subs or something. I mean like actually 1,000 subs regularly each month. Then I can live off that and I don't have to go to work anymore. So that's like my actual goal. More so than a number of followers. But obviously I understand the sort of the correlation between followers and subs. So get them followers, hopefully eventually get them subs. But that's like the goal. I think I'm just gonna start boxing what they called? Saplings now, because like I've got so many. I end up with a massive, ridiculous forest, aren't I? Maxwell never thought of 1k subs. Yeah, I know I could live my current lifestyle comfortably with 1k subs. Like, the thing is, though, when you get into the point where you're getting close to 1,000 subs, you're starting to get some pretty good sponsorship deals and stuff, so I might end up figuring out, actually, I only needed 500, or I only needed 250 subs, because all the extra money coming in is you know, making up for it, but it's a provisional goal. Well, not too, I hate my job. See, I don't hate my job. I hate having a job full stop. Like, I do not work well for others. Like, when someone else is setting the rules and the hours and, you know, the what I have to do and when, I'm always miserable. I've had a job where I've been self-employed and it's been a bit of a dream job before. I had it from very young. So I was spoiled. Like, now, just doing a normal job is, like, the grimmest thing, like, to me. I absolutely hate it. So, like, definite need to get out of that race as soon as possible. Like, I've had some pretty decent jobs, and what happens is I always start off, you know, you get the new job excitement, and you're happy for a little bit, and then I always end up hating it. And it's not always rational. Sometimes I can explain why I hate it, who I hate, why I hate them, blah blah blah. Sometimes it's just, no, just bog standard, Ibase is not a good employee. Kind of hating it. I'll be streaming, then they call me. Oh, Matt, see, that's all about boundary setting. My work, no. Don't call me when I'm not in. Don't text me when I'm not in. Don't try and contact me. I will not be speaking to you. At my last job, I had a week off on holiday, and my manager tried getting hold of me, and I just flat out ignored it. And then when I went in, like, the week after, when I was back in, she was like, oh, I went and said, oh, you called me. And she was like, okay, I can talk to you now, you know, trying to be funny. I said, oh yeah, you can talk to me when you're paying me. Like, I'll only talk to you when you're paying me to. Like, I don't talk to you for free. And she sort of laughed and then realised, oh, I don't think he's joking. And I wasn't. I really wasn't. I was deadly serious. Right, I make no bones about the fact that I don't want anything to do with work when I'm not there. Like, I work now. I work in care. And, you know, that attracts a certain type of person, you know, that you would hope caring, for example, would be a good good starting point. You know, so I get why people are like this in my job. But you get... I'll be on shift with someone, and they'll be talking to someone else who works there, you know, who's rung them up, and it's like, oh, how's such a body? How's this going on? How's that? And I'm like, look, I admire how much you care. But gee, you need work-life balance. Like, you need to let some of this stuff go. It can be mentally draining, you know, this job sometimes. You need to you need a break from it. You need to not know what's going on here sometimes. Because if it's bad, then it's ruining your time when you're supposed to be relaxing, you know. Like, and I don't mean to sound dead mercenary and heartless about it. Ooh, apple! Hell yeah! Give me that apple. Okay, we're gonna get some health back now. Beautiful. I just ignore them, yeah. But, like, you know, I keep saying to them, like, you need that divide. You need that work-life balance. Like, they're all really good friends outside of work as well, and, like, I get that. It benefits you and stuff. But then, like, I get on with them all. I can work with them all. I'm friends with them in work. I'm work friends with them. You know? But outside of work, I might occasionally exchange a Facebook message or something. But, like, we ain't talking all the time. We ain't hanging out. You know? It's because then you end up, like, you're more obliged to answer the phone when one of them tries calling you. You know, you're more obliged to say yes to helping out and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, I just really value my time off. I really value my time above all else. Like, it's not about money for me. It's about time. Money buys you time. So, crazy how a 10-hour shift drains you, but after a 10-hour stream you feel more alive. Yeah, because you're doing something you want to be doing. You're doing some... Look, let's face it, we all know we would do this for free. Because we basically are doing this for free at this stage. Like, yeah, we want to get to the point where we're being paid for it. But only so we don't have to waste our time going to work and so we can stream more. Yeah, and we've got more freedom, you know, and we've got more money to spend on doing interesting things for stream. Buying games willy-nilly, you know, just to do a meme run of a silly game or, You know, all this daft stuff, it's all money. It's all money and time. And the most valuable thing you can buy is time. Like, think about it. What would you do with, like, unlimited money? I mean, I'd hire a person to clean my house, because that saves time. I'd hire someone to cook, saves time. Do you know what I mean? I'd hire someone to do my shopping, saves time. I'd be buying all the things that just save me tons of time. That'd be, like, my absolute MO. There'd be nothing else to it. I wouldn't be spending it all on flash stuff. I don't need a yacht and stuff like that. I don't care. Like, unless I can make great content using a yacht, then I wouldn't have one. You know, if I had a great idea for a video on a yacht or a stream on a yacht, I'd buy one then, like, with unlimited money, but I just wouldn't buy one for the sake of it. Like, you hear about, like, lottery winners going bankrupt, and it's because they buy stupid things. They buy themselves, like, a massive mansion, 30 cars and a yacht, and then they can't afford the bills on the mansion or the insurance on the cars when it comes up because they've spent all the money. You know, like, I wouldn't be like that. If I won the lottery, I'm telling you now, people wouldn't even know. Because I wouldn't be telling people because I don't want people scrounging off me. But I'd be doing people, like, subtle favours, and I'd be like, you know, and I wouldn't suddenly be in, like, a mansion, and I wouldn't be driving, like, I mean, I might be driving a nicer car than I am now, but I wouldn't be suddenly sitting on top of, like, a 25-car garage. You know, like... Money can be really divisive as well. So, like, you gotta be careful who knows if you come into money. And it can be people you really don't expect. Like, people will always be like, oh, tell this person, tell that person. Oh, yeah, this is my family, and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm not even sure I'd tell my family. Because, like, none of these people that fall out with their family and friends because they come into money and suddenly it all becomes about that, expected it. Like, none of them, you know. I'd probably tell certain members of my family. But, like, so, as an example, I don't know if I'd tell my dad. Nothing against my dad, but my dad's got money. My dad's, you know, paid off his house. He retired when he was, like, 50. He's got and he's not a flash liver. He's got a nice car. That's the main thing he cares about. And he can spend money on his bikes and tinkering with his bikes. And he's bought his time, you know. He's not had to go to work for, like, the last 10 years. Like, good for him, you know. But, like, he doesn't need any more money. His wife still works, my stepmom. She still works. She still pulls in a good wage. They don't have a mortgage. You know, like, they don't need any more money for their lifestyle. They've, you know, they live in a nice house that is fully paid for, yada, yada, yada. So, there's no need for me to tell him, because it doesn't affect him. He wouldn't be needing the money, wouldn't be benefiting from the money. My mum, on the other hand, she still has a bit of a mortgage left to pay, and I think pays a car off monthly, and whatnot. So I'd probably be like, hey, I've got a bit of money, I can definitely afford this, don't worry about it, because I know she'd instantly worry about it, but I'm going to pay off your mortgage, I'm going to buy out your car. You know, like, just, because she wouldn't go for, like, super flash stuff. So I wouldn't be worried about her trying to ask for more money. You know, like, if she wouldn't instantly quit work either, I don't think. Or maybe she would, but she wouldn't live beyond her means. In fact, I'd probably say I'll pay you your wages for you to quit. Like, I'll pay you whatever they're paying you now to not go to work because she's miserable at work. So, you know, I'd do that. But I wouldn't just go lording it about, because you just get people being like, hey, can you do me this favour? Hey, I've got this issue, can you... And it's like, hang on, especially if you've earned the money, you're like, hang on, this is my money. You know, like, I've got 2 legs, 2 arms, and 2 eyes, same as you. You know, why haven't you done it? Like, I would definitely do favours for friends and family, but if people then started asking for more, like, basically being ungrateful, I'd have no issue cutting people off. Only car I'd buy is a Tesla. You just, like, big into them, or because of, like, the environmental stuff, or, like, what's your reason for going Tesla? I want to be rich and no one even know. Yeah. Pay off your mum's house. Exactly. Stuff like that. I'm lucky in that I do come from quite a non-flash family. I don't think there's many people in my family that if you gave them, like, several million would know what to do with it. You know, like, in terms of, like, you know, some people, you give them, if you said, here's a couple of £1 million or dollars or whatever, you know, it'd be shopping sprees and houses and cars and boats and I've got a pet monkey now or something. You know, like, it'd just be all this stupid stuff. Like, I don't think my family would even have that built into them. Like, I don't really have anyone flash in my family. My dad is probably the richest person in my family, and like, you know, his house is probably only worth half as much again as mine. You know, it's not like some some multi-million-pound mansion or something ridiculous. It's, you know, it's a nice house. It's a fairly big house as houses go, but it's not excessive by any stretch of the imagination. You know, there's not like a West Wing to it and mad stuff like that. I think Teslas are cool. I like the way they look. That's fair. I would buy cars based on, hey, I like this car. I like how this looks. I want to drive that car. Yeah, I wouldn't be buying stuff just to be frivolous. I'd be doing what you're saying. Buy something I like. One thing I'd really like to do, which some people may see as a bit flamboyant, but I just think it'd be really personal to me and really cool. I would love to have like a garage somewhere with room for a few cars, and I'd like to sort of re-buy equivalents of all the cars I've had over my life. When I say all the cars, it's not like millions. I've had like 5 cars or something. You know, and they've all gone to the big scrap heap in the sky because I've driven them until they've died, essentially. You know, and then had to buy a new one. But it'd just be nice to, like, have, like, almost like a Hall of Fame for my cars. Like, yeah, this car got me through some tough times. Like there was a car I bought for, like, £900, and it lasted me, like, 2.5 years. I paid, like, £30 a month for that car. It worked out at. The only reason to buy anything is because you like it, hopefully. You'd hope so, Dibs, wouldn't you? But no, people buy stuff all the time for status, you know, to impress other people. Because they've got money burning a hole in the pocket, so they just buy something. Like, people buy stuff for stupid reasons all the time. I agree with you if you're a reasonable person. But people generally aren't reasonable people. You know, people do stupid things all the time, and buying stupid things is no exception to that. I'd have one hell of a streaming setup. That's how you all would know I was rich, because there'd be like a picture on Instagram of like my, you know, my 3090 PC setup. Like, yeah, this one's for streaming to YouTube, this one's for streaming to Twitch, this one's for recording, this one's my actual gaming PC, you know. Consumption is a poison. I think consumption is a poison to the same extent that anything is. We had this conversation during Fall Guys about literal poisonous things, and I was saying, you know, if you drink enough water, it'll poison you. And I don't mean drown you, it'll literally poison you. You know, too much of anything is a bad thing, and consumption is definitely one of those with a lower threshold, where when you get too far into it, it becomes poisonous quickly. But yeah, I agree, overall. The middle path, exactly. Want to go to another country too? Are you America? Crazy? Feel like you're in America somewhere. Accent, verbiage, etc., etc. I would consider moving. Yeah, American. I thought so. I'm not sure exactly where I'd place you though. I'd consider moving somewhere else. The thing is though, and this sounds really ruthless, and I hate this about my country. My country is set up to support the rich. You're in Florida, okay. I know quite a few people in Florida through Twitch and whatnot. That's cool. In fact, I think you'll be playing, if you can make it to the thing we've been talking about, you'll be playing with a fellow Floridian, as long as they can still make it and you can make it. But, yeah, my country is very much set up to favour the rich. Like, we've got the most corrupt, horrific government in, like, pretty much our history in at the moment. Like, they're just doing all this awful stuff. But being rich here would not be bad. Yeah, America is set up to support the rich. But I feel like we've quickly caught up, if not overtaken. Like, our country is so corrupt and awful. But it's always, I always fear that sort of grass is greener syndrome. Like, if I did go somewhere else that seems to be run better and more fair and whatnot, would it just turn out that, hey, it looks alright from the outside, but once you're living in there, it's not that great? Like, my first choice, historically, was always Australia. But the first thing is that's a hell of a long way away from, like, everything I know here, you know. So it's a long way home if someone gets sick. You know, like, not to be morbid or anything, but if my mum or my gran gets sick, you know, like, I'm like over 24 hours away. Like, a lot can happen in 24 hours if someone's like really sick. Like, I don't like the idea of stuff like that. Ooh, apple. Ooh, apple. You know, so that would worry me about being that far away. Whereas if you go, like, Canada was always an option I thought of. I'm not super keen on Canada at the moment. It seems a bit sketchy. But, sketchier than it used to be anyway. But I don't know how much of that is, like, propaganda. I'm reading from, like, the side that disagrees with the government, you know. But, so Canada, you know, depending on where in Canada, obviously, but if I'm sort of somewhere near the East Coast or roughly central, I'm 8 to 10 hours away. It's a big difference from 24 hours. Would want to visit but not live in the UK? Yeah, I feel the exact same about America. I've been to America 3 times. I love it there. Wouldn't choose to live there, I don't think. Feel like it's best practice to try and make the place you already reside a place worth living. Yeah, but you need a stupid amount of money to make, like, a real difference. Like, if I had unlimited money, then yeah, I'd be putting so much of it into, like, trying to actually just improve the world, and more specifically the UK. But that's like being a multi-millionaire doesn't even touch that. You know, like, we're talking a lot of money to make a real difference to, like, the world around you. Like, it frustrates me seeing, like, people as rich as Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos not just changing the world. You know, they've got change the world money, and they're just not doing. Like, they are doing. They both do positive things, don't get me wrong. But I'd be like I saw a fact on Twitter the other day. I think I quote tweeted it saying, hey, Elon Musk fancy giving me 0.1%. Where it said, like, if Elon Musk lost 99.9% of his wealth, he'd still have $250 million. So I was like, if I'm in that position, I'm putting 99.9% of my wealth into, you know, fixing the world. Like, I'm like, I can benefit everyone here. I've done something miraculous. I've accumulated the sort of money that does end world hunger. You know, like, pretty much, you know, like, okay, maybe it's always going to be an issue that it's going to start returning, but I can at least temporarily wipe it out. How is your government too corrupt? So, there's loads of stuff at the moment. Like, our Prime Minister, which is, like, our president, in effect, he's been, like, caught out. I think it's something like 30 things he's done now that, by official government guidelines, mean you would step down. And he's just refusing to. Like, when they introduced all COVID rules and, you know, people were dying alone in hospitals, you know, not unable to be visited by family because it was too dangerous, and then at the funeral you could only have 6 people. Like, they were having parties. The government were having parties, like, with, like, you know, dozens of them all getting together and drinking and having a laugh and, you know, copping off with each other and God knows what else. The Prime Minister's awful. Like, honestly, awful person. We can make a difference with the small moves we make every day. Oh yeah, absolutely. We've got way more power, and we've got way more power to do that with more money. But, like, if we're talking actually change the world, like, dramatically and quickly, yeah, you need, like, billions. Like, billions and billions. Multiple billions. Racial tension in the UK is hard for me to answer. And the reason I say that is because I'm white and live in a predominantly white area. So I don't witness it firsthand. And on the news, it's not... I don't watch a lot of the news, but when I do see it, you don't hear a lot about it. But we also have, like we've had the vote for Brexit, and so many uneducated people were voting for Brexit because, yeah, close the borders, and it's like, Brexit won't do that. But they were just so fixated on, oh, stop the immigrants and stuff. So there's still definitely a massive contingent of it over here. Like, it's still an issue, but I feel, from the outside looking in, feel like it's not as bad as it is in America. America seems like way all over the place, like, in terms of racial sort of relations. Like I've had friend in America for years now who's black. He lives California way, and he's like, you know, he's telling me stories about how when he gets pulled over, he's giving every single thought, every single action serious thought. You know, like, where are my hands? You know, keep my hands on the wheel. Explain to the police officer why I'm reaching for my pocket and stuff. Which, just as a white person, I mean, especially in a white person where the average police officer isn't armed, but even when I've visited America, like, I just don't have that built-in feeling threatened, which must, you know, which I just think is just absolutely sucks. You know, like, I just can't imagine your default stance when interacting with the police being threatened. That just sucks. It's less racism and more classism. It's like a mix of the two. You can be a white immigrant and we still basically don't want you. Is sort of everyone's attitude that's sort of voted for Brexit and whatnot. Not everyone, sorry, that's unfair. I didn't mean literally everyone before anyone jumps on my back about that. But a lot of people that were certainly voting for Brexit for the wrong reasons. And I can say that factually, it's objectively the wrong reasons, because Brexit wasn't going to affect immigration massively anyway. You know, in the ways that the racist parties were promising anyway. Like, it's hilarious, we were leaving the wrong thing. So Brexit was a vote we had to leave the EU, which is like, so the EU is like, if instead of picturing every country in Europe as a country, picture it as a state, then Europe was America. You know, there was overarching rules that all the countries in Europe, well, in the EU had to follow. Most European countries are in the EU, the European Union, and we were. And then we had a referendum, so to remain, which was called remain in the EU, or leave, which was called Brexit. Britain exits the EU, I guess, was the joke there, I guess, the pun. This has just turned into politics with the base. I'm not even playing Minecraft. I'm just wandering around picking up loads of apples, I noticed. I'm not going to eat this one. I've got like nearly full health. I might eat it actually. I don't know. But yeah, so I think it was like 52% voted to leave. But like, there was so much about the Leave campaign. Like, I wasn't even pro-Remain. I actually stayed neutral. I didn't vote because I just was of the opinion I don't know enough about the consequences of either option. So I was like, I don't feel like we're qualified. I feel like the politicians are actually being cowardly by not making the decision themselves. They're like leaving it to a referendum so they can basically blame us when it goes wrong. So I just stayed out of it. But with hindsight, we were lied to a lot on the Brexit side of things. Like, a lot of the promises are becoming very, very clearly, they were false promises. These things aren't going to happen. They were, you know, we were promised like, oh yeah, trade, like, prices are increasing like astronomically because we haven't got the trade routes with Europe by default anymore. We're having to renegotiate international trade routes. You know, like, it's ridiculous. Like, you know, and we're having to, and because we haven't got necessarily Europe as because it allowed for like cheap trade between EU countries. You know, like, you got the best deals from other EU countries, and now it's like, no, we have to pay like full whack from America, China, Russia, whatever, you know, for some of these things that we were getting super cheap from somewhere else in Europe. You were lied to by politicians? No way. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, I even used that as a bit of a devil's advocate when people were saying they're lying about Brexit. I was like, both sides are lying. The politicians, they're lying. Like, the politicians and their mouth is moving, they're lying. You know, like, this isn't a revelation. But, like, oh, so the lies were so blatant and like, they weren't even like half-truths or anything like that. They were just out and out, like, this will be better, and what they meant was, this will be worse. UK is a part of Europe in terms of, that's the continent that the UK is part of geographically, but the European Union, yeah, we left. The vote was in 2016. Honestly, it was such a convoluted mess. I'm not even sure officially what date we left. Like, when that actual point was where we were no longer a part of it. I think it took like a couple of years. But yeah, like, the price of things in shops is going up, you know. The price of bills is going up astronomically. It's a really bad time to be poor or even just like middle well off in the UK, because wages aren't going up, but everything else is. Which is obviously a bad thing, you know. Wages are going up, you know, but not by anywhere near as much as everything else. So it's like a really, really bad time to be not rich, I would say. Where am I gonna... I'm gonna find this spider soon, aren't I? Where is it? I'm a little nervous about this spider. I don't know where it is. Right. Unless that one's gone. Maybe I moved far enough away and this one's despawned. It's interesting just how similar to the US your situation sounds. Yeah, British people do not like this because British people, especially older British people, like to look down on America. Haha, look at silly America doing silly things. But honestly, we're just a 51st state. Like, anything you do, we tend to do as well. Which, I suppose, is understandable considering, like, you know, all our media comes from America, you know, like movies, music, stuff like that. You know, we're heavily influenced by America. There's no denying that. You know, I hope no one tries to deny that in Britain, because it's stupid if they do. So then things like, there's so much down here, I don't like this. Things like politics then start to bleed in and everything as well, you know. We're paying so much attention to America because it's what we see. This is risky plays, this, honestly. Have I got enough yet? What I want to do is wall off this mine shaft. Nice, great success. Okay. Kind of want to wall that off as well. We can already get into there. I don't need 2 access points. In America, gas, food, electricity, you name it, it's all going up. Yeah. What was the point of the US going solar if we're just going to make the same old Brit moves? Yeah. But I think, honestly, at this point, what happened was... My honest thought on it is that America surpassed Britain in terms of making stupid decisions a while ago. But then we were like, hold up. Nope. Let's, we're gonna catch up right now. Anything you can do, America, Britain can do dumber. You know, like, we really went all in on it, and we've done a pretty good job of trying to catch up with you guys, honestly. I feel like, yeah, now I would say we're making America mistakes rather than America are making Britain mistakes. It's kind of gone full circle. The student became the teacher, and then the student that became the teacher became the dumb one making all the mistakes, and then the new student became the old new teacher. Just this big old mess where we're competing with each other to do stupid things. Like, that's genuinely, like, my assessment of Britain and America. Is like, we're just competing to see who can be the most stupid. And you guys were winning for a bit back there, but, oh my god. I tell you what, you guys can't even compete if we re-elect Boris Johnson in the next election, which is a while away. If he survives to the next election and we re-elect him, then Britain is officially the dumbest country. We win that. So war of attrition to see who could screw our citizens over more. Yeah. yeah, like America, you know, talk about being the land of the free and what have you, and the American dream and stuff, but. And again, like I say, I consider Britain just a 51st state, so I'm not trying to slate you off and be like, haha, look how much better Britain is. Like, I really don't think that. But, you know, it's all a lie, isn't it? Like, you're only free if you've got enough money to be in America. Seems to be nothing to the left of me down here. America said everyone is entitled to basic human rights, then enslave people. Yeah. Yeah, it's never really made sense. And here's one that bugs me, and I'm taking a risk here because I know so many Americans disagree with me on this. But, right, gun control. So, I am just of the opinion, how many groups of school children, like numerous amounts of school children, have to die at the hands of a certain readily available weapon before that weapon becomes not readily available? And other innocents, but especially when it's a school shooting and stuff, it's just like, how many more times do we need to go through this? Like, you know, really? But then people sort of say, oh yeah, but, you know, oh, the Second Amendment, or whichever amendment it is, you know, it's our right to bear arms. And I'm like, my dude, it's not part of the Constitution, it's an amendment. Like, amend it. You're allowed to make amendments. Like, it's not untouchable. It's kind of what the for. But, you know, people don't agree with it. You know, people try and make logical arguments, and I'm just like, I think the only argument is I want to own a gun. Like, that's the only argument I will accept for being pro-gun these days. Is just, I don't really care. I just want to own a gun. I'm like, okay, I can't argue with that. Agree with you, but America's so far gone. Yeah, it absolutely blows my mind, because, you know, they say, oh, it'll never work. I hear that from Americans a lot. You can't just take everyone's guns off them. Australia did. Australia had one mass shooting, and they outlawed guns. And you know how many mass shootings they've had since? None. And since that law was passed and they took everyone's guns off them, there have been fewer shootings in Australia since that time than there have been in any given year in America. By a long way as well. And that's like probably 20 years ago now. So in the last 20 plus years in Australia, there have been fewer deaths at the hands of someone with a gun than there are in America every year. And I'm just like, you're trying to tell me it doesn't work? Like, I know Australia has a smaller population, but even scaled down, that's still ridiculous. Like, per capita, I've done my research into this because I've argued with a lot of people about this on like Twitter and stuff. But, like, I've realised it's pointless, I don't do it anymore. But, like, per capita, more people are shot to death in America than are killed by another person in England, in Britain, by any method every year. You know, including stabbed, shot, because, you know, people still have guns over here, they're just illegal. But including being stabbed, shot, run over by a car, you know, like, whatever method you punch to death, I don't know, beaten to death with a baseball bat, doesn't matter what the method is, you add them all up, and America, pro rata, so scaling up for population, still has more gun kills than all of that combined. That's how big the problem is. Because I do get a lot of people sort of saying to me, oh yeah, but what about Britain? You've got, you know, knife crime. And I'm like, right, first of all, let's compare the number of people stabbed to the number of people dying, and then compare the number of people shot to the number of people dying. I'd take my chances of being stabbed all day in that situation. But second of all, yeah, the numbers aren't even comparable. You know, it's just wild. If you took everyone's gun, it still won't fix the problem. The Mexican cartel move guns across the border. See, that is a big issue, yeah, but as part of that process, you just have to, like, look at what America is capable of. Look at what happened post 9/11 in airports. look at how much changed in airports. Like, you're capable of mass overhaul of a system when motivated to. The problem is Americans don't want to get rid of guns. That is the only thing in, like, and I don't mean all Americans. I'm saying as a complete entity, America doesn't want to get rid of guns. The majority of Americans want to keep their guns. That is the only thing standing in the way, because look at the overhaul that happened after 9/11. Like, you can't even take toothpaste on an aeroplane now, and you're telling me you can't stop people bringing AK-47s into the country. You know, like, it's just crazy. And also, the thing is, that argument about, yeah, they'll just be illegal guns, but it's something crazy, like 75 to 80% of shootings in America happen with a legal handgun, usually with a legal gun, usually stolen from a legal, law-abiding gun owner. So, take all them away, you're potentially cutting it into a quarter straight away. I mean, I'd take that as a first step. It's not about keeping people safe, it's about following the money. Yeah, the gun lobby in America is one of the richest and most powerful. Yeah, agreed. I wish you could take away guns. Americans don't even want to wear masks. Oh, same over here. Same over here. The kerfuffle over putting a piece of cloth over your face to stop people dying was ridiculous. I still wear my mask. I'm fully vaccinated. I've never had COVID. I'm fairly sure at this point I'm the I am legend of COVID. Like, I'm immune. The cure is going to be found in my blood. I'm fairly sure, because I've been in so many situations where I should have caught it and I just don't. But I still wear a damn mask to protect other people. And, like, it's so rare now. But I get why it's rare now. People are sick of it because our government just ball-bagged about so much with stupid self-contradicting rules and not following the rules themselves and not taking accountability for it. I get why everyone's against it. You know, I just wish people would listen to the science and not the politicians. Just ignore the politicians. I haven't listened to the government mandate on it since it came out. All I've done is looked up what scientists are recommending, like what doctors are recommending. My mum had an appointment at the hospital the other week. They're still mandatory in hospitals. That to me is a sign that we should still be wearing them. Hospitals know what they're doing with healthcare, right? And I know in a hospital you've got more immunocompromised people than in an average setting, but you don't know how many immunocompromised people you're dealing with, or second-hand dealing with, or third-hand dealing with, so let's just look after people, eh? It's just not a big deal. Hey, you just playing single player thinking emoji? I am. I'm actually, wow, the time. I'm going to be jumping off soon. But we've made good progress today. Let's get off the politics just for a second and just look at some Minecraft progress. So what we've done is we've got our little area here. We're growing food. We've got enough saplings to set up a small economy on the back of it, and wood. And we've got this big old, like, digging hole. We've got an iron pickaxe up in that thing that I've not even started touching yet. I've deliberately stored it. I'm using my stone one until it's done. We've got an iron pick. We've got shears. So we've discovered iron. We haven't found any diamond yet. But, you know, we're digging deeper and deeper. How far down does this thing go? I'm going to look at the Y coordinate down here. We discovered a couple of mine shafts that we can explore in the near future. Like, honestly, pretty pleased with... There you go. There's a cave here. Behind there's a mine shaft. And I think, yeah, behind there you can see the wood panels, actually, on that side. And then, like, down here, there's another mine shaft knocking about somewhere. I think it was through there. Like, yeah, we've discovered a lot. How far down have we got? To 28, so we're still nowhere near diamond level, honestly. Is this a dead end? Oh, that's excellent news. This is a dead end. I'm pleased about that. Good. Right, so don't need to worry about what's coming from that direction. So I think we've done, like... We've only been on for like an hour and a half on Minecraft, and I'm not a good Minecraft player. I'm very pleased with that progress. I'm against guns, but America won't go for it. Yeah, exactly. I wear mine too, bro. Good to hear. Like, I get why people are against it now, but I just, like, you know, I just wish they wouldn't be. The fact that I understand the reasoning doesn't mean I agree with it. You know, I just understand the frustration with, especially in the UK with the government. You know, like the way they've just, like, it gives so much credence to all the conspiracy theories about it being made up, doesn't it? When the government aren't taking it seriously, it's like, oh, maybe they do know something we don't. Maybe it isn't real. You know, because, you know, if it was real, wouldn't they be scared of it too? And it's like, oh, I hate that your argument now sort of makes sense. That, you know, that's the worst case scenario, isn't it? Oh yeah, we've got the sugarcane farm as well that I'm just adding to at the moment. I'm just building it all around the water forevermore, it would seem. We've got loads here. Did you see the Batman? I haven't yet. No, I do want to see it though. I'm not super into superheroes, but I've always liked Batman because he doesn't have superpowers, which I just consider cheating. It's just a rich guy with cool toys, isn't he, that decided to use his power to try and improve the world. Now, granted, I don't always actually agree with Batman's motivations, but the point is, it's much more interesting than Superman, who just can't die unless you happen to have a shard of his old planet thousands of light years away in your pocket. You know, like, I'm just not invested in that story. He's not going to die, it's fine. I know Batman's not going to die either, because, you know, he's the main character of the story, but it at least feels like there's peril there. So I do want to watch it. Didn't it come out that it was made in a lab? No, that was just made up. That's what I mean, all these conspiracy theories, they gain extra credibility because of, like, the government's incompetence, honestly. Incompetent is generous at the moment. Like, at best, our government is completely, grossly incompetent. At worst, they're just a bunch of psychopaths who don't care who lives and dies out of their constituency who have voted them in to take care of them. You know, like, that's the best case scenario is the grossly incompetent. Anyway, political rant over. I'm pleased with this. So the idea of this today was to, as it says in the title, to play Minecraft, quote, properly. So I'm trying to get diamond tools, diamond armor, go to the nether and, like, you know, do the stuff you have to do to actually beat the game. You know, go fight the Ender Dragon eventually. Forgot we got more iron. Forgot about that. That was exciting. We found iron, didn't we? Barely even reacted because I was ranting. You know, like, it's, that's, like, the goal of this playthrough, because I never play Minecraft properly. I always end up, like, massively distracted by something stupid and end up doing some really silly project. Oi! No. Bad. There we go. Expand that farm as well, that wheat farm. Batman's really good. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. You like Doctor Who? No, I've never got into Doctor Who. I'm not super into sci-fi, honestly. Although, I do tend to make an exception for time travel, so it's kind of ironic that I don't really care for Doctor Who. I think it's got too many other elements as well. Like, of the sci-fi, you know, the aliens and space travel and whatnot. Like, if it was just time travel within Earth, I'd be fine. So when you go off Earth, it loses me. But, right, we're going to sleep one more time once the game lets me, because it's not night yet. Could pretty much see the moon if we weren't on the other side of a forest, but it's not night yet. Also, who says you can only sleep at night, Minecraft? Discrimination against people who work night shifts like me. Terrible. Anyway, when we wake up, we're done. We're done. Lovely jubbly.